What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Get Right. It is the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devontae. I was low-key about to start with the City Girls quote. That's why I started laughing.
Because you're ratchet.
I know. I was like, I don't want the tone for the show to be that.
What's up, guys? It's Kelvin Unique.
You know, Christopher Armani.
Guys, this is our 90th episode.
This is our Golden Girl era.
It is our Golden Girl era. We're so close to the 100th.
Damn, were they all in their 90s or did I just age them?
I think they were not all in their 90s. I think the grandma was in her 90s.
Sophia was definitely in her 90s.
But I don't think the rest of them. Rose is not getting dick down like that at 90.
Never seen an episode of The Golden Girls.
Are you kidding me?
I know what it is. I've just never actually seen the episode.
They're hilarious.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that has not seen the episode.
I'm over it. I'm over it already. And the show just started.
I guarantee if we take a poll, if we take a poll
We
out
can
of
take
10
a poll.
people,
Let's
Thank
take a
you
poll.
for being a friend.
I know the theme song.
Travel around the world.
I'm over
Back
it.
again. That's that theme song.
It's everything.
That when did
the show
of the
come out?
world, the Golden Girls.
No,
The
when did it come out?
Oh, it came out like in
In 1922.
No, it did not. Picture it, Sicily, 19. But no, it came out like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Are they
But you
alive?
know what? Are they alive? Only one's live.
Only one.
Guess who?
I wouldn't know.
Betty White.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mhm.
The woman named after K-State?
Yes, the one.
Wait,
named
what?
after K-State.
Did she go to K-State?
No.
I'm sorry.
Wait, did she? Because we have a
We
building.
have a Betty. We have a Betty
building
White
at K-State
medical
called Betty
building.
White. Is it named after her?
No, it's not. That was a different Betty White. That Betty White was
Oh.
a nurse in the infirmary back in.
Oh, I was about to say, I
Oh.
had no idea.
But Betty White is a national treasure, and I used to laugh about that all the time when I think about Betty White, because you know Betty White's like 92 now.
She's so old.
She's so old, but Betty White's been in this game for like 80 years. Like she started like young.
She's real white Cicely Tyson.
Yeah, she is the white Cicely Tyson.
Yeah.
Is she racist?
No, I don't get that
I don't think
vibe.
she's racist.
Yeah.
No, I think she likes black people.
Which is kind of hard to believe because, you know, they are right on the cusp of that time.
Y'all know all 90-year-old women be racist.
They come from the cusp of that time, which is why I think it's a valid question. But I just don't think
They racist.
she
We
is.
just don't know.
Mm.
We just don't know it. They're racist. I'm pretty sure. Was there any black people on the show?
Yes.
How many?
They
How
vary
many
throughout
seasons did they have?
episodes. A few.
How many seasons they have? I
They
don't
had.
know.
Let's just say they had 10 seasons. How many black people do you think was on this show?
Maybe 50.
Well, Friends only had one black friend, and that was Aisha.
I never watched Friends.
Aisha Tyler, and she came like the last season.
They had moments where the coffee shop had a black person in it. A black person in it.
in the background.
Absolutely. Definitely in the background. Yeah, I would say I've seen 50 black people in the whole run of the Golden Girls.
That's not a lot.
No, I don't think it's a lot. But, you know, hey.
It is what it is at this point.
It is
I've
what
never
it
seen
is.
Friends either.
Friends.
I've only seen the final episode of Friends.
I only love the theme song for Friends. Other than that, the show does nothing for me.
Yeah.
It's just so unrelatable. It's just, I don't relate to it. And I don't know why, because it's just adults doing adult shit, but they're just so white.
Are they all roommates?
No.
They lived in an apartment complex.
Yeah. It's very living single, but not as fun.
Very living single, but not as fun.
So
Yeah.
the same shit.
Yeah, essentially. But they weren't on their grind like the women of
Yeah,
living single.
and
or
living
the
single, they
people of
have
living
real
single.
jobs,
Like
which is why I
legit
appreciate
jobs.
it. Like, Khadijah owned her own magazine. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, Maxine
black
Shaw,
woman.
attorney at law.
Yes,
Like,
a black woman owning a journalist.
Well, white
Publication.
people, their parents had money, so they didn't have to work.
they were
This is
living.
true.
They looked real hippie-ish in
Yeah,
Friends.
and they never went to work. They just went to
Ever.
the coffee shop.
That was always that fucking.
Because they had money. They didn't have to.
Damn,
Meanwhile, Khadijah in there slaving.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Regina in there hoeing. Meanwhile,
Well,
I mean, but
hey.
look what we're talking about. White people don't have to do all that.
she was a boutique shopper.
yeah, she was. She was a.
Don't do regime.
And Sinclair was a.
An aspiring actress.
Yes.
Overton was a handyman, and Kyle was
Carl
a.
Baxter, the
What was
most
he?
famous iota in the world.
He aged horribly.
He's an iota?
Yes.
He's the world's most famous iota.
That's yeah.
How does it
actually.
feel to be the world's most famous iota?
Is he? He's not even. I feel like if he walked in here, we wouldn't know who he is.
Oh, I wouldn't know who he is.
I mean, I would recognize him because he's so unrecognizable from when he was on Living Single.
But I think y'all would be like, is that? Like, I feel like y'all have to think about it.
I'll be like, Carl.
He has such a distinct look.
And as soon as he said, good morning,
Oh yeah, the voice is still the same.
I'll be like, oh, hey, what up?
He just looks like a little sick chipmunk.
He does like a sick chipmunk, but I think he has a disease. You know the disease like when your eyes pop out?
His face is really drained.
What disease is that?
I don't know. Is it Groves? Like, because I think that's what Wendy got.
Oh,
You know you be making shit up.
I don't.
I hope you're not just
I
sticking
didn't make
illness
that
on
up.
people.
I didn't make that up. Wendy got Crohn's disease or something.
What
I
the
just
fuck?
think they have big eyes. That's probably it.
Big eye, I have. Do I have big eyes? I don't have eyebrows.
You just trying to make up diseases at this point.
I am not making up
Whoa.
diseases.
Every day on these Sundays, I feel like we get closer to God, but then I feel the heat on my ass, which lets me know we dropping to hell. I don't know what to do at this point, but I go with the flow. I really go with the flow. But anyway, how was you guys this week?
You want me to go first?
You can.
Oh, my week was good. It was a cool week. It was kind of relaxed. My sister has been here.
Actually,
for...
I'll go first because I've had a loud week. Because I was about to forget about your sister until you just mentioned her.
Is she staying with y'all?
Kelvin has had
She
company
is
for the
leaving
past
tomorrow.
month. Kelvin has had company all month.
I
of
have
June,
had.
all month
I
of
have.
June. And
There's nothing wrong with that. Well,
it's the I don't know. I just feel like don't come to LA and you don't even know when you're leaving.
oh
Because
yeah,
I could have
that's the
sworn
worst.
his, and it's not even his sister. I don't even know why he keep calling her his sister.
It is
But-
my sister.
It's on his stepdad's side. It's not his sister.
We
Y'all have no
it can be
we
relation.
all
like
grew
that.
up together.
That's not your sister.
We all grew up
That's
together.
Chris being extra critical.
I'm just saying, like when my dad got married to his wife, I didn't call them niggas my brothers.
My
Were you
mom
close
and
to them?
my stepdad
We
got
weren't that
together.
close.
My mom and
That's
my
why.
stepdad got together when we were like 4 and 5.
You literally text me the other day saying I need to stop claiming her.
That's
not your sister.
Oh!
Is she listening?
I don't know, but you're not gonna put that out there on the internet.
Chris done fucked up Thanksgiving.
Does she
a
listen
few
to the
months
show?
In advance.
Does she listen to the show?
Wow.
You muted for the rest of the mic.
Does she listen to the show?
This
don't
is
know.
where you
She
start to
made
sing
today.
lyrics really loud over everything that Chris says.
Right.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck
Right.
about it.
This is my sister. I love her to death. I love my sister.
Has she ever listened before? I don't think today she's gonna start. Anyway, the week has been very loud for me. Very loud.
Yeah, she does have a voice that carries.
It's been very fucking loud. It's been very loud at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 5 a.m.
Why so
7
early in the
a.m.
morning?
It's loud at all times of the day.
Wow.
Even loud as soon as I get home.
Yeah. Her voice does carry. Her side that
She's
side
cool
of-
though. Like we only spoke twice since
Mm-hmm.
she's been here for 2 weeks. But yeah, she's cool from the 2 moments that I encountered with her.
And where the conversation spread out because over
It was
2
literally
weeks?
just hi and bye. That was it.
Oh.
I would come to the door. Hi, Chris. Hi. I don't even know your name. Hi.
Her name's Vanessa.
Okay. But yeah, my week's been very loud.
Okay. Now, is it Fantasia loud?
It is a Jennifer Hudson.
Is Jennifer Hudson?
It's a Jennifer Hudson Max.
It's
No, I
not-
think it's mixed.
It's not giving Tasha Smith at all? Is
I
it
think
giving
it's a
Tasha-
mix of all of that.
Oh, wow.
It is loud.
Like I think it's a very good mix.
Oh,
of
y'all
all
are
of
booming
those.
speakers in there.
Yeah, it's a Bose speaker now. A human Bose speaker now.
Yeah, it is loud. No, but my sister's been here since last week,
Mm-hmm.
Your friend, okay.
and yeah, that's been going on. Apparently, the family's been talking about me.
In what way?
They say I need to find somebody to settle down with.
Oh, shit. No, what are you doing 2020?
They are saying that I've been single for too long, and that I need to settle down.
Little do they know.
You're in a
That I've
relationship
been-
every month.
They just don't seem to make it home. So it's just, I don't know.
What has that pressure done for you mentally?
That pressure has not done anything for me mentally because right now I feel like it's a hot boy summer,
That's it, period.
and I just feel like if someone's going to holler at me, they're just going to holler at me.
Right.
I also talked to Josh about it yesterday too, and my best friend Josh, one of my close friends, Josh, and he was like, "Yeah, Kelvin, you can't pick your next person you date. Somebody else has to pick it for you."
I feel like you do pick them. But don't we all pick them?
In a
So
sense.
now I am only letting my friends pick who I date. So like
I
I'm
wouldn't be
only
that free one.
doing matchmaking. I'm not going out on this thing by myself.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I feel like you work too fast. And then on top of it, you don't tell us when it happens in the first place. So we wouldn't even have
I
the
have
chance.
changed the way I date. I don't have any
July's
dating
tomorrow.
apps.
You'll be telling us something.
I don't
by
have
next Sunday.
anything. Maybe I'll meet someone at Conclave. Maybe I'll fall in love.
Yikes! Is
I
that a
probably
plan?
won't. Yeah, probably won't.
Yeah,
That's a lie.
no.
That's a full fucking lie.
Absolutely not.
I'll meet somebody in Vegas. A bartender.
You know, I think it's gonna be really hot. Really,
Nigga,
really,
I
really,
checked- I
really,
checked
really
the-
it's
hot.
supposed to be like
checked the,
100.
I checked the weather for next week, even though it's in 2 weeks. But I just was looking, nigga. It's 100 plus.
Wow.
I'm breathing my. I have to bring my breathing machine, like I have to.
Yeah, I'm
There
bringing
will
my
be-
asthma machine.
There will be no strolling. There will be no.
I'm not
None
strolling
of it.
outside.
Hell
Oh, outside.
No. Fuck no.
Hell,
Who's
be lucky
going
if I stroll
outside?
Inside.
Who's Uber? Can you please pull up to the door?
If no functions have AC, I'm not strolling whatsoever.
No functions gonna have
Chris.
AC.
I had to text our Airbnb lady, like, hey, like, is it air? I need to make sure that y'all have AC.
Did they?
Yeah, they
She
do.
said, of course.
She's like, of course we do. That
Is it cute?
Their house?
The Airbnb.
It's alright.
I'm not a
it's
big
it's
fan of
house.
mine.
It's a house.
I don't think I think what we're looking for, and because like their Airbnbs here in Los Angeles are like, wow.
Yeah, it's
But then like when you go other places, like, what the fuck is this?
this is real podunk.
Real post.
It's down the street from the airport. It's down the street from the airport. It's cool for what we going to do.
How far are you away from the strip?
Like 10 minutes, because the airport not that far.
How? Where's the host hotel?
The
Is there one in
Westergate?
particular?
The Westergate?
Yeah.
That's on the strip.
Oh, okay.
The fuck is the Westergate?
That's the host
Oh,
hotel.
Eric, are you a Sigma?
Huh?
Why are you
host
asking
hotel
what is
mean-
the host hotel?
Oh, because I wasn't even, never a thought to stay in a hotel. Didn't even look.
The host hotel is where everything's happening at.
Oh, I'm not going to anything business.
No,
I know, but
they have
we're
like
going to
events and
Conclave,
stuff.
right?
I know that.
So you're not going to be around Sigmas?
No, I'm absolutely going to. But that information would have just came the day of. It's like
I can't.
I needed to know where I was staying. Nothing else really mattered. Like I don't need. I'll find where everyone else is. That's not hard. It's gonna be a bunch
shit.
of people in blue.
Ray gonna be in Vegas. We're going the same week, right? We're gonna be there for Conclave. She's gonna be there the weekend of the 13th. We will be too.
We will too. From the 12th to the 14th.
Yeah.
Pull up on us, Ray.
I'm excited. I'm very excited
Eric,
about
how was
this.
your week?
My week was. How was my week? I feel like it's been pretty good. It's been real low key. I'm just happy that the sun is out because LA has not been living up to brand. It's been
Yeah, this-
real off
It'll
brand.
be hot.
Overcast.
It'll be hot like a few days. Then like the end of last week, it was just 70s and gloomy and shit like that.
The overcast was really depressing.
And it's been here for a while.
Melissa kept calling it the June gloom.
Yeah,
and
I
I
didn't
was like,
that
well,
shit either.
this needs
All
to
white
go
people
away.
call it that.
This needs to go away. Like, who decided this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that the sun is out, I feel a lot better. Gabby and Gabby, my TV's been like cutting on and off, so they came through and gave me a new TV.
Aww.
Yeah, it was their old one, but I was just like, God is
It was really
good.
nice of them to
I
like.
thought you were about to say from Toy Story because that's the one of the characters named Gabby Gabby. That's
Really?
what I thought you said. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, Gabby gave me a new TV.
I was like, wait, what?
Where are you going with this?
What else has been going on? Well, today I'm going out, so that'll be something.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to this event called Pregame LA, see what that's like.
You sent me that flyer.
I did.
Okay. Tell me how it is.
I will. I'm actually going with one of your formers.
My former what? Friends, associates, my former classmate,
you
my
call
former
'em.
choir member, my former
Bitch.
coworker.
I don't know, but he's slowly turning into my good sis. So,
I think I know who you're talking about
probably.
because y'all both gonna wear your crop tops.
I think you know who I'm talking about. So yeah, what else is going on? Excited about Conclave. I'm so excited for Conclave.
I just want to eat Wendy's. I mean,
Whoa.
I'm gonna say,
White Castle, sorry.
you can do that
White
here.
Castle.
You can do that here.
I meant White
Absolutely.
If
Castle.
you're booking a trip,
I meant White Castle. That's what I meant.
flights, hotels, Airbnbs,
For some motherfucking
for
Wendy's.
some Wendy's, I can get you a spicy
I
5-piece
meant
nugget
White
here.
Castle.
I mean, if we go straight down the street, yeah,
White
I'm
Castle.
going to White Castle.
That's my first stop.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's
I am
my
not
first
even
stop.
dropping my bags off. I'm going to White Castle immediately. Fuck what you heard.
That and Outback. That's all I need.
Is there no Outback in California?
It's far as shit. Well, it's not far, but I'm not driving.
Is there Applebee's there?
Ew.
in Vegas?
Yeah.
I don't trust
Probably.
one
I
of
would like to go to Applebee's. I haven't been Apple. You know what they don't have here that I really wish they have in Vegas?
What?
Dairy Queen.
Mm.
Where the fuck is the Dairy Queen?
They have it in Vegas, you said?
I hope so. I have not seen a Dairy Queen since I moved there, and I thought about that the other day.
I feel like LA should have a Dairy Queen.
I feel like they would make so much money.
But they also have so many custom ice cream shops.
It don't
So
matter.
many.
So many.
Dairy Queen soft serve is unmatched.
Shit, it's hard to find Cold Stone.
Well, it's one in LA Live.
They're
Not
little
LA Live.
pockets, but
It's
they're
one
not
in,
as many as you
where
would
the
think
fuck
for
is
it to
that?
be so hot over
Dolby.
here.
I don't know. LA has a lot of good ice cream places. That's better than like Cold Stone and
Right.
Dairy Queen. and
Dairy
all that.
Queen soft serve is unmatched.
It's like donuts.
Dairy Queen's hot food is good.
And their cold food. Dairy Queen is
It's
a
cute.
national treasure that we must protect at all costs.
Dairy Queen gives me real Sonic.
Chicken fingers with a gravy. My gosh,
Ew.
I want some right now.
Ew. Chicken fingers and gravy?
Yeah, baby. You gotta try it.
I don't want to.
You gotta try it. I was the same
Okay.
way. I was like, then I dipped it a little bit in. And I said, oh,
Remember me and Rodney's about to fight at Dairy Queen?
I do remember you.
For
riding
what?
outside Dairy Queen.
Because me and my dudes, because we were getting to we were just at Dairy Queen. Like we were
They
just
used to
having
get
a
in arguments
fraternal-
about the dumbest things.
But we were just having a fraternal outing. And we went to Dairy Queen. It was
Mhm.
me, Kelvin, Rodney, and Morris.
Yeah, Morris.
So
Morris.
we were just there. Like I don't even know. We were just there. So then
Being fraternal.
and Morris just happens to say, I know somebody don't like somebody or something like that. He was just stirring shit up. So me not thinking nothing of it. And I think Morris was like, Rodney don't like Chris. And then I looked at him and he was like, no, I don't. And I was like, okay, I don't care. And then he kept wanting to talk about it. And I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. The next thing I know, we go outside. He wants to fight. Like out of
Right.
nowhere,
Yeah,
just
Rodney
wanted
wanted
to
to
fight.
Did he really want to fight?
Yeah,
He
for
really
no
wanted to
reason.
fight?
So I'm like,
no reason.
I'm not finna fight you at Dairy Queen. Like I'm just not finna fight you. Like,
It's
what are
not-
we fighting
the
for?
story is not about to be the Sigmas were fighting in the
At
parking
Dairy
lot
Queen.
of Dairy
Oh, but
Queen.
Dairy
over
Queen.
a fucking blizzard. Like, what are we fighting over? So I kept
Why?
asking him, what are we fighting for? He just kept saying he just want to beat my ass. So I'm just standing there like, okay, I'm just about to go to my car. Mind you, he rode with me, so I don't know how that nigga got home. So
Well, thankfully, Frankfurt's not that big.
so I'm going to my car. I pull up in my car. He closes my car. So I just pushed him, and then they grabbed him, and then I just left. I think I left all of y'all.
You left all
I
of
left
us.
all of y'all.
That's so fucking random.
It was,
But it was
so
no
fucking
reason
random.
why he wanted to fight. Like to this day I don't get why he wanted to fight. Then the next day at band camp, because we was in band, he just kept staring at me in the cafeteria. And then I'm like, what's the beef here? I don't get it.
This is your line, brother?
Yeah, my dudes. But I mean, we always always got
Dramatic.
into it.
He's
Always got
dramatic.
into it. But only because of him though, because he is that dramatic.
Ronnie is very dramatic.
That's adorable. Calvin, do you have line brothers like that?
I do not.
I don't either.
I don't have that dramatic of line brothers, but
He gets mad over the dumbest of shit. He got mad because we called him out. Remember it was Sigma Week and this nigga wore black and green.
yeah. And then he wore red to one event. It was
what?
like,
Then
the
he wore
fuck?
like red and blue,
Oh, no.
and
It's like
like
the
he didn't
fuck?
have on Sigma attire at all, and it was Sigma Week.
Yeah, like,
Real Nipsey Hussle.
I understand because I'm not the most bluest Sigma
But
in the
you
world.
know
but
how to dress for the
it's
Sigma,
Sigma
Week.
Week. You put
Yeah.
on something blue and white.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's be on brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
So, yeah, that was my week. I'm just looking forward to all the events that are coming up because I'm trying to make the summer pop.
Hot Boy Summer,
Period. Paul.
riding the boat.
That's it.
I just found out what riding the boat meant.
Driving.
Driving the boat.
Driving the boat.
Do you know what driving?
Drinking.
Yeah, I didn't know. But not just drinking.
You have to drink Douce.
Douce or like some type of brown liquor.
Yeah, you gotta.
And straight to the head.
Yeah, let's be serious.
I won't drive a boat. So
I don't know why you don't drive the boat. Chris, are you still fucking?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh my god.
What?
I don't.
I haven't checked in weeks.
I don't know what he's about to do.
I haven't checked in weeks. I have not.
I don't know what I'm charging for.
This is great because there has been a period of just silence around this issue. So I needed to make sure that you are still,
I just
on a
had sex
healthy
on Friday.
transition moving
Chris
forward.
is driving the boat, people.
Right.
I had sex on Friday.
And is it the same person? Okay. So y'all are going strong. Is it just sex at this point?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So it's elevating. That's good.
I just want to say
Yeah.
that I, for one, am excited
Why?
and elated
Mm-hmm.
that Chris has someone whom I'm not even gonna go there. That
I don't even know where you're going with
I'm not
it.
gonna go there. I'm just so. When I think about the
My
goodness
God.
Speak.
and all he has done for you, and how he plays somebody in your life
He's never late.
that cares and cherishes you for who you are.
Right.
It makes me happy. And I just really, really, really grateful. And I just can't talk anymore, guys. This is so much. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Like it makes. Sometimes, like I just hear a door open and close in the morning, and then I'm like, "Oh, Chris is still here," but someone laugh, and it just makes me so happy.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
It makes me so happy.
No, that's really good, Chris. That's really good.
Ask me.
Chris, can you take it away?
Ask me.
Let's just go in the bitch.
Ask me,
I'm
Eric.
actually really nervous.
Ask me, Eric.
Are you having sex?
No. No, I am not.
When's the last time you had sex, Calvin?
No. March.
Oh, it's almost July.
Yeah.
April, May, June.
I have not been booed up, screwed up, nothing since March, and I'm really no potentials, no nothing.
Come into your
Nothing.
Wednesday night sessions.
Nothing.
Chris,
go ahead and lie.
I mean,
Who have you seen?
I haven't seen anyone. I mean, but you do go out every night.
I don't go out every night. Sometimes I get off work at 9,
And then you stay out kind of late. So
and I come home to my bed and continue to post on social media till 12 midnight.
I feel like
Then I'll wake up all over again.
I feel like I should ask Breon.
Ask Brian. Brian's gonna tell you.
well, Breon is never at home. He hosts way more than anybody.
Well, Breon definitely wrote me on an app.
Because he's a thotty.
I was like,
Recently?
yes. And the thing is,
I
I am now familiar with his icon picture.
But you just block him.
I mean, I don't want to. That's Breon. It's like,
Yeah.
why am I blocking him?
You know, I am starting a documentary called I Have a Whole Brother. And it's really just going to be about what it's like dealing with a whole brother.
How is that?
Because,
No,
like,
'cause he's really a hoe.
when
Breon
you,
knows everyone when we go out.
and that's the thing. And him being my brother and me being single, it limits my pool even more. Even though even though the people that he met, well, I don't want to mess with, God bless them on that journey.
Some of them are cute.
Some ain't got it all. But it's like that limits my pool. And then if my brother's a hoe, then am I a hoe by association?
I don't know if it's by association. Might be by bloodline.
I know. So I'm gonna do a documentary. It's true life. I have a whole brother, and
It's really crazy. If
gonna
we
be
go
on
to West
Netflix.
Hollywood, he knows everyone.
it's gonna be on Netflix.
He knows everyone and all of the gays. Hey, Breon.
Or
All of them. I'm talking about, you
like-
think I'm going to be on that fucking roster?
and I'd be like, why you talk to these bangy people?
That's what he likes.
Then every single one be at the house.
Cunt pigeon bitches.
Bangy.
Cunt pigeon bitches.
I'm
That is
like,
what Breon
What
likes.
is going? Like the real ghetto ratchet ones, and I'm like, Breon.
The ones that carry straight races under their tongue.
Yeah.
It's real that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real queens.
Fuck
Okay, real quick.
y'all.
Real
Fuck
quick.
y'all. Fuck y'all.
So concerned.
Oh no. Let's go to bitch. You better read it over this.
What's my favorite word?
All right. So number one.
Number one.
So did y'all listen to, or Shaka Khan had an interview with Andy Cohen basically talking about her
I meant
feelings.
to listen to it. I just forgot.
So I'll go through the story because it'll probably sum it all up if I just say the sentence. So for many hip-hop heads, when Kanye West's Through the Wire from his College Dropout album dropped in 2003, it was an instant classic. The song from the golden age of Kanye even earned him a Grammy nomination, but come to find out, the inspiration behind the song wasn't very happy with it initially. Kanye's song sampled legend Shaka Khan's 1985 mega hit Through the Fire, and now more than a decade later, Shaka is letting people know how she really feels about the sample after she gave Kanye her blessing to use the song. I was pissed, Shaka said during a recent appearance on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. It was a little insulting. Not insulting. I thought it was stupid. If I'd known he was going to do that, I would have said hell no. Shaka said the song turned out very differently than she had expected. She admits to originally giving Kanye permission to sample her song after they spoke on the phone following his infamous car accident. He called me when he just got out of the hospital, Shaka said. He said, "You were so instrumental in my healing process. I changed the words a little bit to the song, but I had enough to eat through a wire, jaws wired shut through a straw. It meant that much to me. It really got my heart. Tugged at my strings. I was like, yeah, use it." She describes that the sped up pace of Through the Fire's chorus and Kanye's song as what she was most upset about. So basically, Andy asked Shaka if Kanye ever knew about her thoughts on the song, and she said no, but she said she gave him crickets once he asked her what he thought, and she felt her silence said it all. Sis did, however, say she got a little coin from Kanye's song. Personally, I mean, I get what she's saying, because if you listen to hers and you listen to Kanye's, it's so sped up. It's real chipmunk, but I think it fits. I think Kanye did justice to the song.
I think Kanye did justice to the song as well. I don't know what she was expecting.
So wait,
I think she expected her vocals, Shaka Khan vocals.
Oh yeah, that's probably what she did. She probably thought I'm going to be on.
I'm confused. So she said
She
didn't like it, but she told him to do it.
So she didn't hear it before.
Right. He asked her
To
after
clear
the car
sample.
accident if the sample he could use the sample, and he explained to her how instrumental she was in his healing process. And once he explained the changing of the words, she was like, yeah, okay, definitely use it. But Kanye sped up, is it the chorus?
The chorus.
The chorus, and she ain't like it because she sounds like Alvin.
But what isn't that? I mean, people change samples all the time. It's a sample. Like, that's the reason, because it's a sample. People don't use the exact tempo of a sample, do they?
Not really.
So what was she tripping on?
Yeah. It's just her opinion. I think he did a great job.
Yeah.
I think
a lot of people don't even know that song it's because of Kanye.
Yeah, a lot of people in this era. 1985, like seriously?
Yeah.
That's literally almost 2 decades after it was originally made.
I want to know, like, what she didn't say, like, what she didn't like about it.
Huh?
She didn't say, like, what she didn't
She
like
didn't
about
like that it was sped up.
That's the only thing?
Yeah. She sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Let me listen to the original version. What's the original called?
Through the Fire.
Through the Fire.
And his is Through the Wire.
Through the limit. Why do people tag me on stuff that I'm nothing? This is so stupid.
It's the chorus.
Here we go.
Okay, now let's hear Kanye's version.
I was going to try to pull it up so it could be back to back.
That's real. And until then, the stylings of Eric. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga, big
God,
Birkin
it's
bag.
Oh, God, it's on time.
I spit it to the wire, man.
It's just more up tempo. That's it. What's she tripping about?
Right now, man.
She sings that high anyway, so I don't know why she's tripping. Nobody knew the difference,
They
man.
just
That
digitized
is
her
funny.
voice. That's all.
That is funny.
Didn't she perform at the VMAs with him?
I swore she did.
She did?
Yeah.
I think
The
she did
song?
like in 2000.
Yes.
I feel like in 2000, because I'm a VMA junkie, and I feel like in 2007, 2008 or something, she definitely performed that part.
The stage was on fire during that performance, was it not?
I remember something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tripping.
No, I don't, because I really remember
Maybe I'm
that.
tripping.
Her having a bushel of red hair. The stage was on
this
fire.
staple. You know who looks like Shaka Khan? Breon's grandma.
Really?
I used to think she was Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan is fucking gorgeous.
She's like a darker skinned Shaka Khan.
She
Hair and
ages
all.
perfectly. Shaka Khan is so fine. That is a woman.
That is a woman.
That is a woman.
This them right here
That's what I'm saying. Like
in
girl.
2004.
Okay,
Yeah.
you said, girl, did you forget?
Yeah, like it's real Patti LaBelle telling Andy Cohen that Luther Vandross is gay.
And she's singing
Yeah.
it. And
It's
she's
like,
singing
girl,
at her
what?
tempo. And then I bet she about to speed it up, ain't she? Look, you see, you can hear it.
I feel like the only reason I can see it being brought up now is if Andy Cohen was like, "Oh, for whatever reason,
And
what
she
did you think of
understand
Through the
bopping.
Wire?" Because she was getting the coin. I don't know if the finances was moving her spirit or what, but Shaka girl,
You get money off a sample?
hell
No,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
You
I thought you could just use the beat and that's it.
Mm-mm.
Oh hell!
Well, not the beat, but like the song, and then that's it.
This is why All My Love is not being sold anywhere. I will go to
Oh,
court.
you get.
I'll be done.
Yeah.
Broke.
Luther's people will come for you so
Done.
fast.
Bitch, I can't even afford the
Yeah.
band.
That's
And
why
Dross.
You can put it on. You can put on a mixtape, but not for sale. But then
Right.
once you put it like a digital streaming platform like that, like an iTunes or Spotify or something like that, then you have to pay the royalties for it, and it can get snatched away.
Yeah. No. That's why a lot of songs that from our childhood don't make it to Apple Music and stuff. Samples didn't get cleared.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this music shit got technicalities. Number two. Okay, so I'm surrounded by a bunch of short hair wearing people, but whatever. California to become the first state to ban hair discrimination.
Yay!
No, right? That's a round of applause.
I gotta find it.
At this point, it doesn't even need to be further stated that black people are extremely discriminated against in a variety of ways, even down to our hair. While many black people have detailed their unfortunate experiences with discrimination against their hair, one state is aiming to put a stop to it permanently. The always progressive state of California.
Woo, shout out to living here because,
Right. Even though none of us would be affected.
I would be affected.
Finish, please.
Okay. The always progressive state of California is set to become the first in the country to officially ban hair discrimination of any kind, which will largely benefit people of color. California lawmakers at the state assembly recently passed the Crown Act, the official bill that will protect...
I love that name.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The official Kelly Rowland song should be some type of theme for that. The official bill that will protect black people from any discrimination surrounding their hair. The Crown Act already passed through the California State Senate and is now headed to California Governor Gavin Newsom for official signing.
Let's go, Gavin. Let's go.
The legislation was initially proposed by California Senator Holly Mitchell, a black woman who understood the importance of such a firm stance on the constant discrimination hurled at black people due to their hair. The Crown Act seeks to outlaw policies that punish black employees and K-12 students for wearing their natural hair. Furthermore, all workplaces and public schools will be prohibited from enforcing grooming policies that disproportionately affect people of color, specifically black people who wear braids, dreadlocks, and afros. Detailing the struggles that black people have always faced regarding their hair, Mitchell stated, Eurocentric standards of beauty have established the very underpinnings of what was acceptable and attractive in the media, in academy settings, and in the workplace. So even though African Americans were no longer explicitly excluded from the workplace, black features and mannerisms remained unacceptable and unprofessional. Mitchell decided to move forward with the Crown Act last year after Chastity Jones from Alabama petitioned the U.S. Supreme Court to hear her case after her job offer was rescinded for a refusal to cut her dreadlocks. If the bill is indeed signed by California's governor, it would be the first of its kind in the U.S., although New York City recently implemented its own hair discrimination ban in February, but it has yet to move as far along as California's. So do y'all think this will go through?
I do think it will go through. I think California is a really progressive state, and I think that if we're going to be the first to do something, I think this is really important. My hair is ever changing, and we know that. But also, Breon's hair is also ever changing, my brother. And he used to get in trouble at his job for having braids. Like if he was able to wear a ponytail, but if he was like to get braids or anything like that, they would ask him to take it down.
What was the job?
It was at Ann Taylor.
I wouldn't want him wearing braids in Ann Taylor either.
But I get that it's off brand for Ann Taylor because braids are very off brand for Ann Taylor. But I don't like that they have the power to do
tell him
that.
to take his hair down.
That I don't like.
No, that's inappropriate.
Because it's like, excuse you and your oily ass straight hair that's fucking breaking off at the ends. But it's just another control mechanism. I'm not gonna get black power because y'all know I'm a real angry black woman. But
I do feel like it's some jobs where it's like, I don't think
there's any jobs.
No, I mean I don't like the fact that they'll tip like they do, like you said, like they have the power to do it. But I do feel like it's certain jobs where it's like, nigga, come on, do you know where you work?
No, I don't think that at all. I think your hair is a freedom of your expression.
I agree, but I'm just saying, like if you were my lawyer and you came in with braids, I feel like you're about to lose.
Why?
I feel like no one's gonna take you serious.
Why?
You don't think no one's gonna look at you like that?
But why does my
I
hair
would look at you like
matter
that, being your client?
Of how intelligent I am?
That's
What
true.
is
No,
my
it
degree?
doesn't. No, I'm just saying the way that it's gonna be perceived if we go into a courtroom, no matter what time or age it is.
And that's the problem.
that's the history of it. It's like, why though? Why don't you take me seriously? Because at the end of the day, braids is another form of another hairstyle.
Right, I agree.
It is another version of your straight hair. So it's like, why do braids signal?
If that's
don't
the case,
take me seriously.
why
I still
woman
pass
take
the
off
bar.
that dusty ass wig?
Damn, bitches
But we
love
all-
that.
Sir,
but we
please
can't
take
say-
off that dusty ass toupee.
But
We know
can't
it's
say-
not yours.
We can't say that we don't look at people with certain people that have hair. We can't say that we don't look at them differently when we see that. Whether it's a white person, whether it's whoever.
Anytime I see a white person with braids, I'm just what? But
See, same difference.
But I don't take. Do I take them less seriously? I don't know if less serious is more of it what it is. I think.
But you know what I mean, though.
Aesthetically, I don't think this is the way to go.
Yeah.
I think that
I think about that with white people with dreads, though.
Some can do it, and it's very rare. I've seen one person where I'm like, this is not bad. But I say all that to say that it shouldn't negate what you know. And I don't know why braids would be a symbol of less than. By the way, I don't really want to veer off conversation, but like I feel like it's kind of in line. I'm at work, and in doing concierge, you meet a lot of people, affluent, for the most part, affluent. And the term ghetto, how do you define it? And I'm going to keep all this on track so that way I remember where we're going with this. But like, how do you define ghetto? Like, what is your understanding? When you call someone ghetto, what are you saying?
I'm going to just name people who I feel is ghetto. Ooh. Like Breon, he could be ghetto.
Okay.
But I don't know how to really give you a definition.
Like I'm
like
sure
how
you would
people
say like Tiffany Haddish is ghetto.
She can't be, yes.
Because okay, so
like how she was at the Met Gala when she brought that chicken and shit.
Oh, the chicken in the bag.
Like that was ghetto.
It was real.
It wasn't funny. It was really ghetto.
It was tacky. I mean, I love a good chicken wing, but it was it was a little tacky. The reason why I say this is because there is this white man at my job, and there was this black girl who was working security, and he pulled me to the side one day, and he was just like, "Oh, you know, where's her uniform? You know, it's not really presentable that she doesn't have a uniform, like." Cause and it wasn't anything. She had like a bubble coat. It was winter at the time. She had a bubble coat and just like navy blue clothing, but it looked semi-security-ish. And he was just like, it's just really ghetto. Now, him as a white man saying this,
you kind of take like offense to it.
I was triggered. But then I had to listen to the context in which everyone was using it, because I'm just like, when you say ghetto, what are you equating that to? Because when you say ghetto, like the correct definition of ghetto is kind of like a place. It's a setting. It's a setting which is associated with a certain social class. So by you describing someone as ghetto, you're saying that they are less than or lack because
break
of
it down
this.
there.
Right. You're basically saying that because the ghetto is kind of like a slum.
The ghetto is the slum.
Yeah. So you're saying that this person basically exhibits the qualities of a slum or less than. And a lot of people were arguing like, oh no, it was, even black people, they were arguing it like, no, it's not that, it is, you know, a lifestyle, blah 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 blah. I'm like, that's how you're redefining it. You're playing the nigga card with it. But actually speaking, you're basically saying this person is less than or doesn't have. And I heard that, and I just started becoming really anal about the way it's used, especially towards black people, because it's just like, how do you describe a person as having less than based on what you're seeing?
Based upon what they, and well, I guess all that whole classist thing. Like, I know when I look at certain people, I used to judge them when I came into Go Guys. I would look at them and say, okay, this person's going to buy something, this person's not going to buy something, this person's going to waste my time, this person probably is going to do stuff. So I can get how they do it and see it, but I think that sometimes even us as black people, we are the first to classify something as ghetto or ratchet.
Right.
And I think that once we stop doing that, then other people will stop doing that as well. But
I doubt that.
Some things are ghetto.
Some things are truly. I just want to
put. Where is the line? When is the line drawn?
I want to put consciousness to the way that we use it, because I don't want people to like cape. Like, oh, you know, it's just a lifestyle. It's just like being a bird. Being a bird and being ghetto are two different things. So, like, if you call someone a bird, that is probably more understandably acceptable. But I say all that to say, like, it's the same thing with this, where it's like you see someone braids, ghetto, bitch.
Yeah, that's not ghetto.
I don't.
It's a protective hairstyle, and I think that's people just don't understand the culture. And it's because we also have neglected our culture so much, and we have made it okay and acceptable. Why is my dad calling me? I called that nigga yesterday. It was his birthday. Get the fuck out my phone.
Father's Day episode all over again.
I know, right? I definitely called him twice yesterday, but that's a whole nother. Speaking of ghetto, my cousin is an enabler, and I just found this out. So Smoke, I don't even know this man. His name is Smoke. He's 40 years old. First off, bitch, why do you have a nickname at 40 fucking years old?
Smoke.
I don't even know this man's real name. I've never met this man before in my life. But my dad has a problem. And I found out that this Smoke person is the person that is enabling him and providing him with the things that keep his problem going. So when I go home in November, it's going to be all types of smoke.
Are you gonna fight this man? Is that what you're hinting at?
I probably will.
Are you sure he's not laced, like loaded?
My mom just texted me today that she just got a gun license.
You know, I really don't want this type of smoke, for lack of a better word for you guys. You know, I really don't want these problems.
It really upset me yesterday.
I understand that completely because that's something really serious and not to make light of
Yeah.
it. But, you know, don't put yourself in a
my dad is
situation
in
when
and
you're
out
in
the
a Kentucky
hospital
jail.
because he has, it'd be Indiana, I can get out. Because my dad has seizures and strokes because of alcohol and drug-related problems. And the doctor says when you don't drink, don't do things. My brother told me he picked him up from the hospital. My brother picked him up from the hospital. He goes home. The first thing that this smoke character does is offer him a drink and a smoke. And he knows my dad's condition. So now everybody got to get fought.
I love how we're like playing off of this smoke theme.
Yeah. Everybody has to. Like, am I tripping, Christopher? Because I see you over there making a face.
I'm just listening because I don't feel like you about to.
I don't think people know how gangsta I really am. People see these glasses and they hear this accent, and they don't think I will fight.
I don't see you fighting a nigga named Smoke.
I am not afraid of
If
smoke.
his name was Keith or
That's
Charles
probably his real name. Probably he is a 40-year-old.
Brandon or
He is a 40-year-old man with a nickname. I'm not concerned about him.
Okay.
All right.
At which point do you give up a nickname? No one's calling me Neek no more.
It's clear that
No one's calling you Buddha.
But no one. My sister still calls me that.
It's clear that the streets raised him because his name is Smoke.
Right.
It's clear.
And
that
I don't
the
want
streets
any smoke
raised him.
with smoke.
Yeah,
And-
I don't have
I
time for
want
that.
all smoke with
toxicity.
smoke.
All right, when you shoot your ass.
Oh,
And guess
man.
who's gonna shoot back?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna need to put out auditions for another co-host.
Y'all not gonna need to put all this for another co-host because guess who's gonna shoot him and come right back to California?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we
Anyway,
air every
so
Sunday
ghetto.
from 10 a.m. to
So
12 p.m.
ghetto. That was ghetto.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
did an
just
advertisement for your smoke with smoke.
I just think that we have to stop saying that things are ghetto that we don't understand. Or things
Yeah.
that come from the culture that we never experienced. I know that I've never experienced a lot of the things that people else. Like, I went to college. My first time eating ramen noodle as a full meal was in college. We always had it as a side. So I was really concerned when I
side?
said, yeah, it was a side.
Down. I've never.
Who had that as a side?
I've
We had
never-
it as a side dish.
Who?
That's growing up. That's how we ate it.
In
was-
Fort Wayne, Indiana?
Yeah, it was never a meal.
You know what? That's why. Because it was in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
It was never a meal. So when I seen people eating it as a meal in
Whoa,
college, I
wait.
was like, wow,
Hold
that's
on.
a little ghetto.
I'm confused. A side. What was the meal with?
So like if we had like chicken, we would have like the chicken noodle on the side. So if we had like a beef, like beef stroganoff or something like that, it may be like a side
That
of
sounds
beef noodle.
really
So you
good.
mean like chicken wings and
No, not chicken wings.
That's what I thought.
No, why would we have chicken wings and noodles?
That's
like
why I
if
was
we
so
had, like,
so what? Tell
if we
me
had,
the
like,
meal.
If we had like grilled chicken, maybe like some broccoli or like some peas or like something. The noodles would be our starch instead of like maybe like sometimes we have potatoes, sometimes we have like a noodle. We have balanced meals. So for me, when I got to college, exactly, because you guys
so
are ghetto, because
confused.
you guys are ghetto. But
I
Oh,
only
eating
ate
it
it in
as
the
a side
car.
is ghetto.
no, eating as a side is not ghetto. I think that's how it's actually supposed to be prepared.
I feel like it's ghetto.
It's
but
not.
when you guys,
It's
ate
a main
the-
dish.
But when I got to college and I seen that you guys have started to eat these
We did not go to the same
pack
school.
of noodles
We did not go
as
to the
a
same
full
school.
meal, I said, "Ooh, child, the ghetto." But then I realized that a lot of y'all are just ghetto ass niggas, and I come to accept that. So I think the point of this is we see things as ghetto that we don't
I'm
understand.
disgusted.
We don't understand it.
Who
For more
the
than one
fuck
reason.
ate noodles as a side?
Ramen
did.
noodles as a side. Noodles could be a
Chicken,
side.
chicken noodles,
Ramen noodles as a
Like the
side
chicken
like the
flavor.
chicken flavor.
Yeah,
with like the flavor pack.
yeah.
All right. Well, I really want to go into
Yeah.
number 3 to keep on track.
I really want to ask this poll out there to all you ghetto folks out there, because
Who eats ramen noodles as a side?
as a full meal.
You're coming.
Everybody did.
You know why? Because
Ooh,
it's a
child,
struggle
the
meal.
the
It is a
economy
struggle
meal.
and you making it a side.
Ooh,
and
child.
making it as a side is so much ghettoer.
It,
No.
it
being a
makes
full
the
meal.
meal
Guys-
look like struggle.
You guys eating it as a full meal, it's the struggle. You guys buying 90-cent 20 packs of ramen noodles and having it as a full meal is the struggle. That
I'm
is
buying
a
some ramen noodles
side.
today.
You're not gonna try and read me fulfilled after you eating that shit with your chicken parmesan. Look,
I'm buying some noodles
God.
today.
because I cannot.
Ooh, chill out.
Number 3.
Ooh, got the Compton just coming out over here.
Number 3.
Oh, the Queens.
Can you? Don't you dare. Don't you? You know what? Number 3. Getaway driver and fatal shooting of Nipsey Hussle is offered police protection.
Why?
After she claims that she fears for her life. So
Move.
the woman who drove the getaway car in the fatal shooting of the late Nipsey Hussle has been granted immunity for her testimony in the case. Following her testimony, which will be used to help put away Nipsey's accused killer, she claims that she is terrified she will be a victim of retaliation. As a key witness, police are reportedly going all out to protect her, according to TMZ. According to the grand jury testimony, an LAPD detective claimed that the woman, identified only as Witness 1 in court docs, expressed grave concern for her safety on multiple occasions. The detective said he investigated her claims and found numerous legitimate threats made against the woman. The detective added that with her face and license plate making their rounds on social media, the LAPD decided it was very important to place her under their protection and possibly move her into hiding. It wasn't immediately cleared if she actually accepted the offer for protective custody during the case. Following the shooting, descriptions of the woman's physical appearance and her vehicle were also on the internet, giving vigilantes clues to track her down. In her grand jury testimony, the woman said she was hanging out with Eric Holder, the man accused of murdering Nipsey, on March 31st when they pulled up to the Marathon Clothing strip mall. She said Holder instructed her to park and wait behind the strip mall, and then she saw him pull out a black semi-automatic handgun before getting out of the car.
So this bitch knew what was going on. She had enough time.
Yeah, she's an accomplice, by definition.
I didn't mean to call her a bitch, but the bitch knew.
You're frustrated, like most of the people in California. It's fair. Holder allegedly ran through an alley to the front of the store and fired several shots at Nipsey and others before hopping in the woman's car. The woman also testified that she was in a romantic relationship with Holder. Oh, she was dickmatized.
Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm going to go shoot him. Okay, daddy. All right.
I'm going to wait right here.
I'm going to drive the car.
I'm going to see you run. I'm going to pull off.
Dickmatized. Moving on. We continue to pray for Nipsey's family and fans as they seek justice for his untimely death. Now, I personally don't like to breathe any more life into the whole Nipsey thing because what's done is done, as sad as that is. But I don't know how I feel about her being granted witness protection because you are partially the reason why the man's dead. I'm not saying I think you need to be shot in retaliation. I just think that you don't deserve the luxury of
Police
LAPD protection. You kind of are.
You're an accomplice. No, not kind of. You're an accomplice.
You're an accomplice. Like, you should be on the stand pleading your case. And, I mean,
because
maybe that's what needs to happen, though. Maybe they need her to be alive long enough to get to the stand and plead her case. Because if she's dead, then half the story is gone. Because how many other witnesses were there?
We're actually there. But this is my thing. When you murder somebody, it's like premeditated murder, and like just things that just happen. This was premeditated. This is a premeditated accomplice because you seen him. You stated that he told you what to do. Yeah. You seen him pull out the gun. You knew what he was going to do. Not if you knew he was going to rob somebody or if he was going to shoot somebody, but you seen the gun and you have an idea that something's about to go down. So for you to wait for something to go down, get in the car and drive off. You knew what was going on. Therefore, you are definitely an accomplice. And we have a call on the Skype. Let's see who it is.
Oh, for anyone who's interested in calling in, the phone number is 323-900-0478. What is going on, listener? You are live with the Get Right. Who's on the phone? Talk to us.
Hello?
Oh, sis. Or bro.
Hello? They hung up.
Child. It's probably cricket.
Maybe it was smoke.
Oh, right, because they decided to war.
And we didn't hear the smoke.
Right.
Yeah, he was blowing.
Wow.
We didn't hear that he was blowing.
He probably just blew into the phone. And
Kelvin, don't take your ass back.
Chris, this has nothing to do with us.
I'm taking my ass back.
I literally have no.
I'll be there in November.
I have no issue with
I will be there in November.
Lord of mercy. So, yeah, Chris, what are your thoughts?
I mean, if we would have never found out that was her nigga at one point, I think she probably would have got away with saying that she didn't know about it. But it's more the more and more that comes out, it's like you did have something to do with it.
Absolutely.
So,
well, we only know her as witness one, and I feel like she may not have needed to say anything.
We
However,
only
she's
know
not-
her as witness
So she's
one.
not in custody right
No,
now.
no, no, no.
I don't think she's
We
been
only
taken
know her
anywhere.
at witness one. The streets know
know
exactly who she
And
is,
what she
where
looks
she
like.
lives, and what she's doing.
and the streets are pissed enough.
So she's
to
not.
retaliate.
She's not in custody.
I don't.
No,
I
she's
don't
out
think so,
living
not
her best
yet.
life.
Yeah, not yet. She hasn't been taken into custody.
What the fuck? What's going on with the Eric? Is the case still open? Like, what's going
I
on with
am
that?
not
We
sure.
haven't heard about that since Chris Gardner dropped out.
I haven't heard about anyone going to court yet. I've had
About what?
for Nipsey the shooting.
Like, what's
I
going
know.
on?
That, I
with
know
him?
that. I know that he. I don't know. I haven't been keeping.
We haven't
up.
heard since Eric Gardner had Chris Gardner had dropped out, being his client. His representative.
There's more resolve with the Jussie Smollett shit than there is
Than
with
this.
and I feel like this one is actually important.
Yeah.
So yeah, number 4.
Number 4.
Actually, before I get into number 4, 'cause the
Before
comment-
number 4.
before I let go, Beyonce and Frankie Beverly and Maze voice. The comments are already flowing, and I don't want to lose them. So what's going on?
Oh, okay. So
Because he never reads comments.
It'd be by the end of the show, and then we are
fuck you,
just
Chris.
completely
And
out
now
of
it's
context.
time for some comments. Brittany said, "I've been told don't go ghetto by people at my job, and I was raised by a woman who have their master's degrees." Ho.
Period. Pull.
Charlie said the conversation went left. It did go left because I want all smoke from smoke. Brittany also was talking about her homegirl. She got faux locks, and her job sent her home as soon as she clocked in, calling her locks a distraction.
Are
Fuck
you
out of here.
Serious?
Yeah.
I love faux
Charlie
locks.
also said that Kanye is a sampling genius. Let's scroll back down. Let's see. They said they're pretty much going to try to. Keith said they're pretty much got to protect her. Y'all think she thought he was going to go through with it? Yeah, I do. I think she do.
Either way,
And
you knew enough
Ray said
for
it
that
makes
not to
sense
be
why
okay.
why she needs it. And Ray also said she could have left. Keith said she's an accomplice.
She's an accomplice.
And then Didier said ghetto is funny from a distance.
Because if she dead ass didn't know about it, she could have just left that nigga there.
Yeah, it's her car.
If she knew, if she
Like, what are you doing?
she did not want to be a part of this, she could have skirted off.
Yeah, like if she legit had no idea what, like
You
if she knew
knew.
nothing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she could have just left that nigga there.
That was
I
prime
would have,
time.
I would have believed you after that.
Mm-hmm.
But you stayed and waited on homie.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would abandon that nigga like a hot perm. I don't know. Number 4.
Number 4.
Jaleel White reprises his role as Steve Urkel for Scooby-Doo, and guess who? I don't know how I feel about another Scooby-Doo. They've pretty much been tainted
I'm
at
so
this point.
tired of
I see
remakes and
It's a
reboots,
cartoon.
and I'm just
It's
sick
a
of it.
cartoon, guys.
It has been a little over 20 years since Jaleel White has starred in his breakout role as Steve Urkel. However, he has reprised this role for an episode of Boomerang, Scooby-Doo, and guess who? Jaleel took to social media to give fans the first look of Steve Urkel on the show and said, "Walked in that booth after 20 years and voiced him like it was nothing. Hashtag Steve Urkel, hashtag Urkelbot." He continued, "Hanna-Barbera once gifted me an animation cell I have till this day. To be on screen with Scoob and Shaggy solving a mystery is bucket list stuff." According to Complex, other well-known faces to appear on the series include Wanda Sykes, Chris Paul, Kenan Thompson, and many others. For those familiar with Jaleel's Steve Urkel character, that was written bad. For those familiar with Jaleel's Steve Urkel character, it originated for the sitcom Family Matters, which was on air for a total of 9 seasons. The show first aired back in 1989 and ended in 1998. Steve was the neighbor to the Winslow family, and viewers had the chance to see Urkel's relationship develop with the family throughout the years. Back in 2017, the cast of the show reunited for an issue of Entertainment Weekly, and during their interview, Jo Marie Payton talked about how easy it would be for them to get back into the order of things if a reboot were to happen. She said, "Jaleel and I..." Hold your...
She was really
exhaustion.
trying. She was trying.
Oh, yeah, she's like, well, I know where my next check is coming from. Reboot season. She said, "Jaleel and I were talking just a little while ago, and he said, you know we can do this." And I said, if they dropped the script at our feet when we walked out of here, we would come back in tomorrow, and the next day we'd have a show shot.
Oh, girl, they was trying hard.
I mean, really, trying. Aaliyah said, dust yourself off and try again, and these bitches is on it. Scooby-Doo and Guess Who premieres on Boomerang on June 27th. You know, I love Boomerang. I do love Boomerang because they keep all my old shit in rotation. So, you know, I just don't want any more reboots, reprises, none of it. I don't. And I really don't want that. I don't. I'm sorry.
Why do we keep rebooting shit? I don't get
because
it.
nostalgia is selling, and that way it doesn't take so much creative brain power when you're in those board meetings. Like, it's just like, oh, the kids like this back in a while. And there's a window for nostalgia at this moment. Like, right now, this is really reboot season. So everyone is able to get their money easily by bringing back something of the past. So it's like, how can we slightly revamp this?
Did you see that meme that's going on? And it's like of the movie thing that said it's 2019. It said it's 1995 and had like Toy Story 4, Aladdin, Child's Play. I just like let the past be the past. There has to be more creative things and more creative thinking. Like I love a good reminisce, but I don't want to. I don't want a new reminisce. I want to relive the moments that I already had, not create new moments of the old moments.
And then Chance tainting it. Because if you don't do it justice, now I'm just like, ew, what is this? What is this?
I didn't even know he was on Scooby-Doo back in the whenever.
I don't think he was.
There was an offer that was brought back.
Oh, so he's just being Urkel.
He's just being Urkel.
They're putting, Hanna-Barbera reached out to him, and he's saying that this is a bucket list goal of his. He now is getting that opportunity to be a part of it, and apparently
kids in this generation don't know who Urkel is.
No, they don't. So I don't understand. And Weirdest Show ain't watching Who's Clues, Blues, Scooby-Doo.
Family Matters came out in 1989. Like, Family Matters is old, so it doesn't shock me that people don't know who Steve Urkel is. And it's not like, you fucking bitch.
I don't get it.
It's not like, it's
These
not like anyone's really
these remakes. We don't need them.
I mean, it's just a cop-out at this point. And I'm like, creativity must be dying fast. Now, y'all know I love nostalgia, but it can't be y'all's avenue for everything.
Everything.
It can't be the avenue for everything.
Somebody go.
No, that was key.
Oh. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. We don't need that. That's how I feel.
We don't. It's pointless, and I really think that it's sad that we aren't that people aren't as creative as they used to come up with new ideas. Like, just stop feeding us the same thing. Like, what? This is why like Jordan Peele and those people get so much love. Thank you, Keith, because they understand everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. So, honestly, after Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, I was real good. I was good.
Yeah.
I don't need any more. I should go home and watch A Pup Named Scooby-Doo.
That was such a good show. I like that more than I did Scooby-Doo.
I really enjoyed it, and I loved the theme song. I really
and
loved
Tom
the
and
theme
Jerry
song.
kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's actually, you take this one, Calvin.
What's up? My mic's muted. What's up? You're listening to your Keith. Can you hear us? Hello?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I can hear you. Look at God.
That's good.
That's amazing. I'm hanging up on you.
Cool. I just have to come in. I know it's on topic, but I wanted to call in and say this. Do you think for the Eric Holder situation that it would have been different if it was another guy driving the car versus another female? You think that they will already be?
They'll be on his ass. I think they'll be on his ass if it was a dude driving.
I think so too. I think since it's a woman now, they like, oh well, we're gonna let her pass. But I think if it was another guy, and especially if it was another gang affiliated dude, it would have been over.
Yeah.
I think the magnitude of the situation and how LA especially feels about Nipsey Hussle, they would definitely have shot that ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would have been dead already.
I think they both would have been in jail by now.
Absolutely. But, you know, my pigeon sis that was the accomplice. One more time.
Just based on equality, I think her ass should be behind bars too then.
She absolutely should be behind bars. Probably not as long as the killer, but you knew his intent was to inflict some type of harm on Nipsey Hussle. And you drove the getaway car. So, buckle up, bitch. Welcome to Cell Block T.
All right, for sure.
All right, man.
All right, Keith, take care. So, number 5.
Number 5!
Now, this one really, I don't understand. It makes my brain itch. An Alabama woman indicted for the death of her unborn child after being shot in the stomach. Do y'all need me to say that again?
Yeah, because I'm confused.
An Alabama woman has been indicted for the death of her unborn child after she was shot in the stomach. 27-year-old Marsha Jones has been indicted for the death of her unborn child after she was shot in the stomach, according to AL. Authorities say that the mother is the one who initiated the fight that led to the gunshots. Marsha was indicted by a Jefferson County grand jury on a manslaughter charge and was taken into custody early Wednesday. The manslaughter charges against the actual shooter, 23-year-old Ebony Jamison, were dropped after the grand jury failed to indict her. The investigations show that the only true victim in this was the unborn baby.
Yeah.
LT Danny Reed of Pleasant Grove Police said back when the shooting happened, it was the mother of the child who initiated and continued the fight, which resulted in the death of her own unborn baby. The police say that according to the investigation, Ebony was acting in self-defense when she caused the death of Marsha's unborn baby. Let's not lose sight that the unborn baby is the victim here, LT Reed said. She had no choice in being brought unnecessarily into a fight where she was relying on her mother for protection. The 5-month fetus was dependent on its mother to try and keep it out of harm, and she shouldn't have seeked out unnecessary physical altercations, he added. Marsha will be held at the Jefferson County Jail on a $50,000 bond. Now, at first when I read this headline, I'm like, how do you indict a woman who lost her child after she was shot in the stomach? And I get that. Now if ever a use of ghetto, you fighting as a pregnant woman, that's
ghetto.
a no.
That is
That's a no. Unless you have, unless it's like self-defense, because people are crazy in this world.
No, it shouldn't be no reason. That's ghetto.
Well, no, if you have to protect yourself, because pregnant women can be a target, because like you're pregnant. Like, how agile can you be when you have a baby in you? I get that, and people will try and prey on you. But in terms of you seeking issues, smoke, because that's the theme of the show today. If you're looking for smoke and you're pregnant, bitch.
Yeah, that's a little extreme. But I don't know if they should convict her for the death of her baby. Like, isn't that already like
she got shot?
Punishment enough?
That she lost the baby?
Yeah.
I like to think that's a really harsh reality. But
now she has to deal with the death of her child and then also going to jail for murder. But she didn't kill the baby.
Right.
The person that shot the baby killed the baby. So
right.
Are they also going to jail?
No, because she was exercising self-defense. So, no.
So how does that work? Is that like second-degree murder? Like third-hand degree murder? Like what? How?
That is a thing. Second-degree murder. I think third degree is too. I don't know what each degree means, but they are things.
Well, I am confusion, and I need to figure it out.
Is second degree like as a result of, or is it like so not as?
See, this is why I can't be a criminal.
There's really levels.
I guess I can't go fight smoke because I don't know what they're gonna charge me with.
Right, your intentions. Well, don't have your intentions be clear because that's first degree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna kill him. I will never say that during an argument.
I'm gonna say because it's already documented on the show.
I'm never gonna say that.
Yeah, they could easily pull this up.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, but I never said it.
Will we be accomplices?
I didn't say that.
Will we be the girl in the Nipsey Hussle case?
You guys will be the giveaway driver.
I'm not gonna be with you. I'm not gonna be there.
This is the first time I ever met this man. Actually, we put out a Craigslist ad and said that we needed another radio host.
And
so
here he came.
whatever.
And here he came.
Anything that
This is episode 90.
bitch.
We've been in this thing for 90 episodes.
You've been in this for 19 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna change the narrative. 'Cause I'm not gonna do well in jail.
Me
I'm
neither.
Not gonna do well in jail.
But
so
hey, it is what it is.
it won't be that. But that was all for bitch. You better read.
And now it's time for question of the day.
Hold on, Chris.
What's my favorite word?
Bitch, I gave
It's
you
time for
gold.
question of the day.
I gave you gold. I'm over it. I work so hard, ladies and gentlemen. I work so
If y'all,
fucking
we
hard.
could discuss what you said.
I don't want to do it by force.
It's not gonna be forced. Which one? Because you said two, I think.
No.
Which one do you want to discuss?
Well, the first one that I said was just me trying to help you out. We can
Why'd
talk
you
about
play
that.
Because y'all don't know what y'all doing, so I'm trying to give y'all more time.
We're talking.
It's not dead air, but
We're
I-
playing music in the background.
Go ahead.
I know our listeners are like, what the
You
fuck y'all
want to
gonna
be
do?
DJ
So I'm
Envy
just
so
like,
bad. Let's just
What's
talk
up,
about
y'all?
it.
It's Breakfast Club. It's DJ Envy, Angela Lee, and Charlamagne the God.
So I think we should
Anyway.
go for it. I think we
Which
should
one?
go for it.
I'll let you drive it. Which one?
Drive the boat, Eric.
Megan would be so disappointed that you can't remember the line. So I think we should do the self-sex one. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chris's topic of the day, he was reaching out for help for the topic of the day. And I was like, talk about selfish sex. Have you ever been unfulfilled in sex because either you're not, giving it back to the other person or vice versa? Like, you're just not getting what you need. So for me, the reason why I said that is because I had an encounter with someone and it was very one-sided. The person is great. Don't get me wrong. But I was just like, I'm really sitting here clocking in like this is a 9 to 5 and I'm not getting anything in return. And for me, I was just like, I think I'm going to have to cut this off. Because what the hell? I feel like sex is supposed to be an equal exchange. Is it not?
Yes, sex should be an equal exchange. It should be from one person to another.
It wasn't that. So I feel like I've had to remind you too many times to do things that keep me in the moment. Because if I start thinking about like my tasks for the rest of the day, like, damn, did I ever do my tax return? Did I ever do like all this shit? I'm probably disengaged. Have y'all ever had?
I have had trash ass sex and
selfish trash ass sex.
But I've also like told some people to call me so I can get out the situation.
Oh yeah, that is your go-to. Have people lie about life situations.
Oh, sure.
So wait, you went into the situation knowing that it was selfish?
I didn't think it was selfish, but like you can tell from the beginning parts if this is going to be trash. So
like
I don't
what?
even get that far. Like if the head's trash, the rest is going to be trash.
Is that true?
I don't think
Very
that's
true.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
true.
think that's true.
Very true.
People have different strengths.
And also they have the same weaknesses, and this is not. It's not
I
going to
don't
work.
think that's true at all.
I just say, oh, you know what? Honestly, I can't.
Chris, have you ever had selfish sex? Have you ever given selfish sex?
So, okay, selfish sex is what exactly?
Basically, like, you're getting all the pleasure or the other person is getting all the pleasure, and it's very one-sided. It's just not being reciprocated for whatever reason. Does that make sense to you?
Say one more time in layman's terms.
Okay, let me say this in the simplest way. I'm giving you all the pleasure in the world, but in return, I am unfulfilled because you're not doing anything. You're just taking it. You're like, because people have boundaries for what they will do and what they won't do sexually.
Uh-huh.
So it's like some people will just receive everything and be like, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And it just becomes really one-sided. In turn, you have selfish, whack-ass sex.
I don't think I have.
Like, it can even be with foreplay. Have you ever been with a girl that's just like, you give me head, but I won't do it for you. You're not my man.
Yeah, I've been in that situation.
That's an example of selfish sex.
But I didn't really have a problem with it though.
Really?
Not that,
You
I don't
are
think I
a
complained.
gem.
I don't think
You
I
are
complained
a
about
gem. You are a motherfucking gem. Calvin, Keith.
Oh, I don't complain, but you will never. I'm not a return customer.
I'm not coming back.
Oh,
I'm
you will never
not
be a return
coming
customer.
Back. Because shit is whack.
I'll come back. Depending on how bored I am.
But who wants to be bored in pussy?
No one wants to be bored and
I
playing the
faked,
pussy.
I faked a few nuts in my life.
Have you?
How do you?
Absolutely.
How do you do that? How do you do
You know
that?
what? No, I did it once. I
If
did it
you have
once.
if you have a
Do y'all
condom
not
on,
watch TV? Like,
I
do
did
y'all
it
not
once.
watch, they're not really having sex. They're acting.
Yeah.
So I just, I get my inner Denzel on. And
Yeah.
I just get up out of there.
I don't know how you fake a nut, though.
Yeah. Man, I'm drained.
yeah.
How about you? You need to smoke? I'm gonna go ahead and go. I gotta be somewhere early in the morning.
Well, look at the time.
I did it once, but I didn't and I think she knew I was faking because it was literally like 30 seconds.
Right.
Like it was 30 seconds.
I just
and I was
lied.
like, oh my God. I was like, I just came, but really I didn't come.
My fake thing is like I can't even nut when I'm drunk, so it's I'm.
Do you know how stupid
done.
that just sounded?
No, people believe it.
I guess when you trying to get out of a situation,
It's
you
like,
say whatever you can.
I can't even do. I'm too gone for this. I'm sorry.
Start crying and
dumbest
saying
shit
your
I've
cat
heard.
just died.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
I was like, I can't.
Because people want to have sex more when they're drunk. Probably.
Apparently not me.
Probably. Have you never had drunk sex?
I wasn't drunk, no.
I want you to live
Chris,
a
I
little.
want you to have a drunk
I
It all
want
sex.
you-
depends if it's tequila or Hennessy.
Yeah, Hennessy and tequila are two different things. Because Hennessy,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
but tequila, like, all right, no,
yeah, I'm
okay.
slumped.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
tequila.
I really need a nap.
I'm slumped off the tequila.
Because when I'm drunk, I want to go to sleep.
If you, yeah, that's true.
'Cause
especially
I-
day drinking. I'm
yeah.
going to sleep. For
Day
sure.
drinking, absolutely.
I'm tired. Like at my
Birthday
at my
dinner.
brunch, like nigga, I was asleep after that. I went straight to sleep. I didn't wake up till like 9.
I feel like you would enjoy drunk sex, but it has to be someone.
If
that,
I'm drunk,
it can
no,
be mutual.
not when I'm drunk.
It can be
I don't
mutual.
even drink that often.
So
She was drunk, yeah.
I mean, like, bro, even in college?
I want you to live.
I
a little.
wasn't. I didn't drink that much. I honestly didn't have my first drink until I was 21, and then my rest of college I didn't drink that like that.
Well, shit. I mean, hey, all right.
I mean, it's never
Ain't
too
saying nothing
late.
about that.
Never too late to what?
Try.
I mean, I don't know.
It's an experience. I would say have high sex, but you're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
So I mean, like, we gotta start somewhere.
I have not had high sex yet.
Yes,
Can
it's
you
pretty
do
cool.
it? But can you not do it with
I
an edible?
am See, this is the thing. I'm not gonna smoke, so
Oh
I
my
will take an
God.
edible. But every time I take an
You
edible,
smoke.
I don't smoke. Chris, shut up.
You do.
I don't smoke.
Fucking wow.
I take an edible. It's different.
Same shit.
It's
Same
totally
difference.
different.
Same
It's
difference.
Totally, no, it's not.
Difference. It
Never
is the same difference.
Understood the same difference. I never understood.
And it's
It's
not.
not-
It's
it's not
really
the
not.
same.
It's such a different.
Well, you know, like when people
feel.
say same thing, same difference.
Same
Same
difference.
difference is like
The same
like
thing.
getting high, and because you can get high both ways, right?
But
it's the same difference.
It's
No,
a
I'm not.
oxymoron,
I don't
so that's why
smoke.
it's like,
I don't.
oh, look at that
smoke,
tall
though.
midget.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't say that.
No, that's not the same thing.
No, but I always take an edible when I'm around
like
my
that shit,
friends.
Tommy.
So it's like in the social thing. It's not like let's pop an edible and let's do it. Like
Well,
so.
I mean that there's a
and also
a
I've
wait
been
time
I
for
have
that.
been single since March, and that's when I started taking edibles.
Sex on Molly is totally different, but that's probably for
Whoa.
another time.
Keith,
I
you
can't-
had
I
Molly's?
can't-
elevator.
I can't.
Keith,
I,
you
I
had a
don't know if
Molly?
I could do it.
I've lived a full life,
As you should, Keith.
gentlemen.
How
full
was
life.
sex with
As you
Molly?
should.
And I'm not.
It's
not
literally
interested, but
an
I want to know.
experience that you cannot compare it to unless you're on.
No,
unless
tell
you're
me
taking-
what it's like to be on a Molly.
Honestly, you're just more excited. I think that's what it is. Like your endorphins are all rushed to like right now. Like they all come out right now. So your excitement, your happiness is on a whole different level. So you have a lot of energy, and sex requires a lot of energy.
It does.
So you don't have that decline when you're having sex. Like
So
You
that's
know.
not selfish sex.
I
guess.
feel like it'd be so far from that.
yeah,
I
nah,
feel like everyone's
nah.
completely on board.
Yeah, when it's like it's a whole different experience. Like
Wow.
I was like, wow, like this is the first time I've ever had sex. When I like, it's a whole different experience.
That's amazing.
But side note, gas going up 6 cents tomorrow. So
Wow.
fill up the tanks today. Just want to let everybody know that.
Well, me and
Why is it
Kelvin
going up
haven't
a whole
driven
6
in
cents?
So long.
6 cents.
That's so fucking
me and
ridiculous.
Kelvin haven't had a car in so long.
That is
Chris,
inappropriate.
well,
That's
and listeners.
ridiculous.
So fill up today.
Because it's getting hot outside and California don't know how to act.
You know, all right, man.
That is. Oh, yeah. So
Mhm.
that was.
All right, sir.
I don't know. That was the topic for today. That was us extending our help to Chris.
And I appreciate it.
Question.
Oh, hold on. That was actually the wrong thing.
Oh,
Here I go. Woo! Back up. Uh-oh. Watch out. You done wound me up. About to show you what I'm
I'm
working
gonna
with.
be requesting the Lion King one once that drops.
that one I'm gonna
Didier
have
has a
difficulty
question
giving.
for you guys.
Is it when's the next barbecue?
That was one of the questions. Now he's asking if
'Cause I
he
ain't
can
doing it.
come to the show one day and have a cooking segment.
I'm not opposed. Are you gonna bring a hot plate?
I'm opposed.
Yeah, like how are you? What are you gonna do? A griddle?
Casserole.
I'm opposed.
Casserole. You
I'm
can't
actually
even do. You
opposed.
can't do casserole in an open.
I'm actually
setting.
opposed. So
Why do you think it's gonna be casserole? Or you just opposed?
cook what and cook.
That's why I asked if he's gonna have a hot plate. That's the
Well,
only
no,
way this
but
is gonna
cook
work.
what and cook where in here.
He could cook on this.
He can cook over there where the couch is.
No,
No, how about
that's
he?
a leather couch.
He can cook, then bring the food. He can
We
do
have a
that.
tasting segment.
We would have to have
Actually, no. I need to know what it is.
We would have to have actual video footage, because if not, it's just going to be a bunch of popping in the background. We could cut the AC on for that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be too smoky in here.
No,
Nah.
he
cuz-
could cook it, then bring it in,
Nah, bro.
depending on what it is.
What do you?
Because I'm not eating no raisin, nothing,
Yeah. Oh yeah, there were raisins in the casserole.
There were
From what he
raisins in
said.
the casserole
and I'm not eating that.
and paprika.
What's Charlie talking about?
Charlie said, "Take the mic with you, Kelvin. Selfish sex is like a breakup. You're gonna experience it, but nobody wants to go through it.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that. Like, I'm just saying, meet me where I'm at. If I'm giving you like a fucking show, reciprocate.
Reciprocate.
then That's the only way you can keep interest. If you're not interacting, like, for guys fucking with girls, like, if they're just like giving you the works and you're not touching them or nothing, how do you expect them to stay in it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no stimulation there on their end.
Also, men moan. Thank you.
Make some fucking
That's
noise.
it. That's the tweet. That's the tweet.
Men moan.
Men should moan. That's the tweet. Matter of fact.
Are you silent, Chris? I don't
No.
want to get too evasive, but like
I
wouldn't.
grunt. I didn't want to call it moaning.
A grunt.
I didn't want to say moan, so I said grunt.
Oh, that is hilarious.
That is
I've been told I
fucking-
turn into like a porn star. Someone told me I turn into like a porn star.
How? Though?
Like they said, like my voice gets deeper. Like yeah,
What?
that's what someone told me.
Do y'all believe in like sex alter egos?
I do.
Like a different side of you emerges?
I believe my
Not-
Scorpio side does come out more.
Not in me, no.
That is the grunt. First off, now I'm thinking you're Rick Ross.
I just didn't want to say I didn't want to say I moan.
Yeah, I guess
So-
it has a feminine connotation to it.
I had to say grunt.
Okay. Wow.
I don't do that. No, I don't do that.
Oh my god. Wow, now I'm getting out of your bedroom. Okay, it is time for the question of the day.
Question.
I know it makes kids mad.
Like clockwork, Chris gets over it every fucking
I was
week.
about to say just play it once, and I thought he was going to play it once, but okay.
You've given him too much
Question.
knowledge knowing that bothers you. It's over.
Question. I just like the.
I just
This
like
part.
that it says
This
question.
part.
It makes
Question.
My fave.
I'm over it. All right, who's reading the question of the day?
Oh, I'm right here.
Didier said,
If you could create your own app, what would it be? That was so trash. Let me do it again. The question of the day: if you could create your own app, what would it be?
I feel like we need some 24-hour notice for some of these. Like right now, I feel like mine's gonna be real janky.
My app would be, I just talked about this, and I'm going to put it on the air, so if anybody else listens to it, they're going to get fucked the fuck up, because I definitely just talked to my brother and my sister about this last night.
And smoke.
In all the smoke. I want to create an app called Plates.
Mm-hmm.
Have I talked to you about this?
No.
And it's an app that you can get, it's kind of like Uber Eats, but you can get home-cooked meals. Especially like for college students that don't have like a lot of restaurants, or they're missing like their mom's or grandma's lasagna or something like that. People can actually prepare the food. The kitchen will have to be like, of course, like an Uber. You know, they gotta inspect the car, you gotta inspect the kitchen, all this stuff, and they can make a home cooked meal. They go in there, upload the home cooked meal that they have created, and then you can buy a plate. So you can buy like the full pan, or you can buy like a plate of the stuff, or like the various things. So you either like go to that person's home, or you can pick it up and things like that. That would be my app. It'd be called Plates.
Eric?
Off the top of my head, I think that like as a transplant, for lack of a better word, I would do What's Going On app, and then have Marvin Gaye play as soon as you open the app. And basically, it's like based on what you're looking for, demographic, vibes, and everything, you would get functions. So like,
Parties and shit.
yeah,
Like that.
I love a block party. Where the fuck can I find a block party near me?
Did you go to that white one I sent you?
No.
Oh.
Y'all really talked me out of it.
Too many.
Yeah, it looked very,
Yeah,
yeah.
y'all talked me.
The
out of
flyer
it.
looked okay.
It was okay, but I know what a block party flyer looks like. Y'all were right. It just
It looked very
it looked real
rage.
yeah, but not on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanna. I think it would be a lot easier for people moving into new locations to understand, because it took me forever to find a black crowd. When I first moved to LA, I didn't know where to go, and I still don't fully know where to go. But as you meet people and expand your resources, I feel like it'd be a good app. Definitely nothing new and innovative, but like I said, I needed 24 hours to come up with something. The fact that I came up with What's Going On, Marvin Gaye voice, bitch, snaps and claps.
So happy for you.
It's two apps I would make. One is, I don't know what I'll call it, but it's like when you're going out here, and you know how California is terrible with parking. So it's an app that basically shows you where you could park for free. Like on side streets, or like if a car is moving, or like some type of sensor that says you can park here because they're about to leave or whatever, or something like that. Then I really think the world needs a dating app for people with kids. I think that would be so dope.
Like Mommy and Me?
or whatever it's called.
Well, Mommy and Me sounds like it's been branded
Yeah.
already. Let's not play drop.
But I actually think that is a
I think that's a good idea.
I think that is something, definitely. And I think your parking idea is definitely needed,
Bo- I
especially in
think they both
Koreatown.
are. Oh, nigga.
Especially in
But
Especially
they have an
Koreatown,
app. They have an
downtown.
app that you can find spaces.
What's it called?
I think it's called like Space Finder or something.
I don't believe it.
If so, they are
Niggas
not
will be on
branding
it.
well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank
What'd she
you.
say?
I like Eric's app.
Fuck Charlie. I'm just kidding,
Hateful
Charlie.
ass.
Don't fuck Charlie.
Yeah, if you're listening and you have any app ideas, some people really do this shit, like plan it out. Call in or write in the comment section, but our phone number is 323-900-0478. That is
The Skype works now.
900-0478.
Brittany says she has an app. Brittany says, I'd make an app for plus-size women who receive daily affirmation. That's right, especially women who aren't Coke bottle shaped. I love my favorite affirmation app is Eternal Sunshine by our frat brother Lionel, who's please be there. Oh God, oh my heart and soul.
And another word from Eric. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag hold 5-6 figures. I need to learn the rest of that so I can really cover up Kelvin's voice when he starts going on these tangents. I wonder what else I can. Yeah, just take us out. Not with Fab.
Can you take us out here?
Thank you guys, as always, for listening to The Get Right. You can find me on Instagram at The World According to Eric. Twitter at Eric Tavante.
Let me just
Snapchat.
brush his
I think
shoulder.
I deleted it.
If I can just brush his shoulder. If I can just shake a hand.
You are giving real Nikki Parker.
Anyways, but yes, Eternal Sunshine is the name of the app, and it's wonderful daily affirmations. It tells you to keep going. I love it. But that'd be super dope, Brittany.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. For some reason, when you said that, all I thought of was Lizzo.
Lizzo.
She is so into
I love
body
Lizzo. Hold on.
positivity.
Yeah, yeah, she is. So I want to. Ray does have an app. She says, I'm the worst texter, so I would create an app that will allow me to schedule texts sent out and respond at a certain time.
No.
It would save so much time.
No.
You're actually adding more work.
You're adding a
the
lot more work.
process.
Tendon just text back.
Just respond. just when you see it slide down, like the notification, just slide it down so it has a text box and start writing.
I don't get
Because
why
you about
people
to add to
wait.
it.
I don't get why people say like, "Oh, I forgot to text you back." You see the notification on your phone when you're opening your phone. Go to it.
No, I do that sometimes
I do it
too.
a lot.
Sometimes
How?
because sometimes I get distracted. Like I will leave it there.
When you open your phone, that's the first thing you'll see is the notification.
No. Because my notifications are like on the screen, and I see the
That's
numbers
what
down
you'll
there.
see.
There's text messages in there that I'm meant to respond to that I just haven't responded to yet, and I'm going to respond. But also, I've learned in this life, in these things, only certain people I have the urgency to respond to. Like if you text me or Eric text me, I'll respond. But like other people, I just feel like the conversation is pointless. Like why are we even talking? Like
So then at that point, don't respond. But I'm saying if it's somebody who you have the urgency to text back and you see the notification, fucking open it and respond.
Y'all, random tidbit. Judge Maybelline is definitely on my live.
hey, shout out to Judge Maybelline.
Judge Maybelline.
Yeah.
No, like Judge Maybelline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know her?
I mean, I did her red carpet before, and then I met her.
So we said hi.
Hi,
Thank you
Judge
for listening to
Maybelline.
this show.
And then I interviewed her daughter on a red carpet. So I
Really?
guess, yeah.
She's dope.
Wow.
She's wonderful. If she ever wants to come on the show, come on by.
Yeah.
She live in LA?
Mm-hmm.
But I also want
Invite her on the show.
I want to know
I
her
will.
take about selfish sex
I also would like to know about her
And-
Nipsey Hussle
and has
accomplice situation.
and how's that ever happened in like divorce court.
Yeah.
You know Judge Maybelline.
I want to know.
But she's like legit watching.
I want to know about that
Wow.
stuff.
Can you invite her on the show? She actually lives in LA.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna reach out.
Reach out. I want to know about lazy sex. She can call and tell us about that.
Why
But,
are you gonna ask her about that?
Because she does divorce court and stuff. So like,
But like out of everything, why ask her about that?
She's most fitted to talk about Nipsey's witness protection, and you gonna ask her about self sex. Now, granted, we can merge it. So that's not gonna be the first thing I ask Judge Maybelline.
Yeah.
she's a woman that has seen a lot, and I'm pretty sure she has had some lazy sex. And I just want to know about it.
But to go back to
She not coming in.
Yes, she is.
She not. She,
Yes, she
no,
is.
she not.
Look, she got off my live.
Because y'all was talking about it. She got embarrassed.
To go back to what Chris was saying, sometimes it's not a priority. Like if I'm scrolling looking for information for stories or something like that, and the person texts me, I'm just like, damn, no, I can't. Because once I get sidetracked, depending on who it is, I'm really off my game.
My thing is, you see it once you're about to open your phone.
Yeah. But it's like in that moment, if my focus is something else, like if I have to do something work related or I need to post something, or you text me and I'm at work and I just need to like throw something on the gram, I don't have time to engage in full conversation.
Yeah.
You
And
just hear
sit
yourself?
there.
Well, wait. If you don't have time to engage in a full conversation, but you're about to go post something on social media or do something or whatever,
Yeah.
how can't you respond? The responding is going to take shorter than you posting something on social media.
Not necessarily. So you know your friends and you know who is going to give you extensive conversation. And certain topics just look like it's about to be a full-fledged conversation. It's not just, hey, how are you? It could be, bitch, I got to talk to you. Oop, I'm standing at the door. Can't have this full conversation right now. But if I have to post way back Wednesday, I already have that caption. So it'll be like copy, paste, boom, done. I can't be at the door like this. Like, you just know when you can have the conversation, who's going to make you have a long conversation. Like, you just know who's in your phone.
Yeah. And now that I'm doing social media watch, I really don't like to be on my phone during the day. Because I know I'm going to be glued to my phone from 6 to midnight. So I
That
literally
is
like
real.
set my phone to the side sometimes.
It's just so much. Yeah, completely. Like, I'll disengage and people be like, bitch, you didn't respond to me. I'm just like, I have been in the phone all motherfucking day.
You sound like bullshit to me.
I mean, you just gotta go through it.
This really sounds like bullshit to me.
And I'm pretty sure it sounds like it to them, but I know how I feel. I'd be on the phone all the motherfucking time. So when I get home, it's always
And
on
see,
do not
and that too,
disturb.
it'd be people who be glued to their phone.
Yeah.
So how are you going to sit here and say, oh, damn, I forgot, or I didn't
But the
see
thing,
it,
sometimes
or
the
whatever.
thing is, even though I'm glued to my phone, I'm glued to what I'm doing on my phone. So even if I see the notification, I don't see the notification. I may see
You
something.
literally just said you saw
I
the
may
notification.
see something pop up, but I didn't see a text from Chris. Like I didn't read Christopher Armani. I just seen a notification. It could have been anything.
That's bullshit.
Right now, I have all these notifications right now.
And I
These are
hate
all
that.
from today.
I clear mine.
And look at mine. I clear mine.
I
I
clear
don't-
mine too because
for what?
it just looks like traffic.
I hate that.
That doesn't mean
too
I go
much.
back to it. I just clear it.
It's too much going on right now. And
So
now-
fucking
and then
respond.
And I also start stacking them so that way, like, it's too much. Like, because Tony's gonna get a text back.
Can you go there if I told you that?
To everyone in Kelvin's family who's worried about him being single, the bitch is a hoe.
I'm not a hoe.
So
I'm
he's
honestly
fine.
not a hoe. The only person I'm texting that I actually like is in Tennessee. So
What the fuck is in Tennessee?
husband?
Is he a Sigma?
No, he's an alpha.
No. Well, the alphas love the girls.
I love an alpha.
Can we go to If I Told You That?
If I told you that.
Hit it. Today's If I Told You That is...
Hold on, we didn't do.
Question.
Today's If I Told You That is, if you were the president of the United States, what would you do on your first day? Now, I thought about this briefly, and I feel like day one, I need to celebrate that I have gone from the baddest bitch on the block to the baddest bitch in the White House. And with that, I must play a lot of cookout music. I want to have a Four Loko, a box of Popeyes, and I want to dance around the Oval Office. I'm absolutely going to dance around the Oval Office, and I will make sure everyone sees it on social media. But you will understand that this is the start of your 4-year presidency. You gonna know what kind of bitch is running this country. And it's gonna be real gutter. So buckle up, hoes. Don't talk to me about no bills, no Destiny's Child, no automobiles, nothing. I'm turning the fuck up for that first 24 hours. Whew, I'm gonna be a pigeon. Just change the emblem to a pigeon.
from a eagle to a pigeon.
A fucking pigeon.
I feel like I would sign some bills that make all like the black holidays federal holidays because we don't get the black holidays off. Like Juneteenth, we don't get off.
No.
Martin Luther King Day, we really don't get off.
We do get off.
You
Martin
do
Luther
get
King
off.
Day.
That's federal.
Yeah. What other
I
day?
think that's the only
Malcolm
federal
X's
black
birthday, I will make sure we get off.
Absolutely.
Malcolm X's
X.
birthday.
Isn't that in May?
Yeah. I will make sure we get all like the nigga holidays off because we don't get those things off. Like Kwanzaa, you get that off.
But Kwanzaa is a
No, we don't.
A week.
a
It's a
week.
week long, but only if you black, you can get it off.
But not all black people celebrate Kwanzaa.
It's okay. They will now.
That's true.
No, we won't.
Yes, no.
We will be happy that we'll get the day off.
It's
I will-
real
I
4th
would-
of July. but
I will
then we
also
celebrate
make
that.
sure we don't celebrate 4th
We
of
just
July.
eat on 4th of July.
I seen that meme. We don't celebrate 4th of July.
Yeah,
we
we
have
just
a
reap the
barbecue.
benefits.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
eat.
That's true.
I ain't never celebrated that, but I did celebrate Juneteenth, and I will always celebrate Juneteenth, and I think we should always have Juneteenth off.
You didn't even do shit. June 19th. What you do June 19th?
I went and I talked to some black kids about Juneteenth.
Huh?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Where?
did.
Where?
They're on the street corner.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Bitch.
What street
Hollywood.
corner?
Stop lying.
Hollywood and Vine.
You be lying to your team.
What school did they go to?
I don't know what school they went to, but they the ones that selling the little candies. And I said, "Come here, let me put you on game."
I don't believe you. Anyway, I would make sure that all student loans are cleared.
Hmm.
Day one?
Yeah,
You're doing more than I am.
like I just but
Way more.
I would just, but I will hope that's not like a long thing. I hope I could just say like, hey, clear the
No,
loans.
that's a long thing.
No,
Like,
it's gonna be a process.
like, what do I have to do?
This
Well,
is
we have a
money.
budget.
I want to just be like, hey,
We're
clear some
probably
loans.
like $80 trillion in debt as a nation.
It's
as a nation
1.6
right now.
trillion, I think.
Okay, so that's a lot of money.
Okay, why can't I just? I'm the president. Clear it.
You know, I always thought about this too. Why don't we just make more money?
No, that's inflation. And then you have to increase the value of everything to match because the value of the
but
dollar
if we
goes
make,
down.
but my thing is, if we create our own money, and we're in debt, why don't we just create our own money to pay the people back?
Yeah, that's not how that works. Inflation, the value of the dollar will go down because we just made a bunch more.
It's stupid.
I thought that too, and then someone explained that that's just not going to work. So
It
now I
will
understand
work.
that's not
Just
gonna
pay the debt. Like them niggas don't even live here. The fuck, like they don't even matter. Like if we owe China $16 billion, make $16 billion and give them that shit. Like the fuck is not coming back to us. Have people drive the $16 billion on a plane. We got enough planes. Drop that shit off in China. Mark the bills. So if the bills come back, then we can't spend them. You keep this money over here. Don't bring this money back to us.
So your first day in office is going to be committing fraud.
It's not fraud because it's federal. So it's a real bill.
I think a solid first move once I'm done with my electric slide is to bring all the soldiers back from war. Most of our funding goes to war.
Yeah.
And then I would also decrease a lot of prison sentences would have to be reviewed because prison and war takes a lot of the U.S.'s money. So if I can limit the amount of people in jail, especially those who don't even need to be in there in the first fucking place, and then bring soldiers home, which is great for many reasons, bitch, you know how much money we would have? We wouldn't have to create fraud. Kelvin. So yeah, strategically speaking, but I definitely want to have my Alizé and the electric slide. I'm gonna get busy. Don't get me wrong, but a bitch gonna have some fun.
You're not gonna do no work. You're not gonna do no work. You're gonna wake up around 12 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Invite motherfuckers over at 2.
Oh, it's time to get going.
Then party gonna end around 10.
I think so.
Then you gonna be too drunk to do. You gonna be asleep.
I mean, maybe I'll pass a bill at 11. I'll just run it past the Senate and yeah.
Then I would I feel like every state should have the same sales tax. So I will match whoever has the lowest sales tax. We're matching that in every state.
That's beneficial.
And then
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And then I want to have sex in every room in the house.
Oh wow.
I want to have sex in the middle of the Oval Office
Hopefully after my
and
presidency.
on the back and on the balcony.
Oh, hopefully all after my presidency.
No, this is all on day one. Then what else would I do? I would fire all the maids and chefs and all that because I'm sure they'll be white. So I need to bring in black people.
That's wrong.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, I would also get rid of all the white people in the White House.
Because I'm not y'all not about to cook. What we finna eat?
I want something in the White House to be black, and not just the people.
Actually, no. I wouldn't make the maids white. I would keep the white maids.
Obama would have a room. Because you know how the Lincoln room, then they have like the Washington room. There would be an Obama room.
I would turn it into
and
an
then also,
Airbnb.
I would also sign a bill to try to delete everything Trump did from like history, from national record.
How many presidents have a room?
Not that many. I feel like Lincoln, maybe.
That's fucking lit. That's probably scary as fuck though, because they're old. Like Washington is like what 1880.
Yeah.
What you mean they got a room in the
Like
White
it's
House?
like a
Is
room
called
like named after them.
Does it have like a bunch of shit for them?
I don't know what they have in there.
That's so lit. I need to go to the White House and go inside. But it's
how
a
do you
process.
get how do you get can I tour the White House?
You can
You
tour the
can.
White House. You just gotta do it in advance because you got like a background check and stuff.
Super advanced, so early in advance.
Remember, like when we went to the Senate building?
the Capitol or whatever.
Capitol.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a process. It's possible though. I would love to go inside and see who has what.
And I would have lit that shit.
You
on
could tour
the,
like the whole White House.
You can see the White House.
I would not like the whole White House,
What would they show you?
like the common areas.
No, I want to see the whole fucking
You
thing.
know, you can't go to like to the bedroom and the Oval Office and shit like that.
You can't tour the Oval Office.
No.
That's the most prominent thing in the White House.
I
I
feel like you can look at the Oval Office.
You can walk past the Oval Office.
Okay.
but I can't like go in.
No,
You
I
sure
think
about
that has to be
I'm
the most
so
prominent
sure.
thing in the White House.
you cannot go in the Oval Office.
People are also
Will
really
the door be
crooked.
open?
No, probably not.
People are really crooked, so I see why they would do that. But
And what if the president's in there doing something?
What will Trump be doing? Nothing.
Eating.
Oh, wow. For a second, I forgot that he would be.
You know what? Fuck Trump. You know his fat ass. Have y'all noticed that he's getting bigger and his suits get bigger?
No,
If y'all look at Trump 3 years ago
I don't.
and look at him now, his suit pant legs are like as big as this table.
I've
Like
not
it's really, really inappropriate. And he's fucking fat.
Y'all niggas are voting next November, right?
Yeah.
Who's not voting?
Yeah.
Okay. just
Who the
making
fuck?
sure.
Not y'all. Who the fuck out there is not voting?
Yeah.
I hope that everybody looked at the Democratic debates. There's two
I meant
parts.
to watch. I watched part 1.
There's
I didn't
two
see part
parts.
2.
I am rather pleased with some of the candidates. I'm not going to say who just yet because I don't want them to fall off. But
There's only 2 people that got my attention.
I have three people
No,
that.
if you ain't trying to cancel student loans, I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing here from you.
Is that the basis for you?
Yep.
Okay.
It's either Bernie or Elizabeth that's got it for me.
I don't like Elizabeth Warren.
She trying to cancel student loans.
I think that she is a. When she said she was Native American, it really kind of just threw me.
No, what threw me is when Kamala Harris was like, her parents would let her. I mean, other people she tried to play with, their parents would let them play with each other because she was black.
Yeah.
It sounded like you grew up in a white neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
But
it's not
I-
because you grew up around. I don't know, you grew up in a nice ass neighborhood.
I know that
Sure.
Kamala has like a lot of people don't like her, but the debate she really impressed me.
No, she did good.
She really impressed me during these debates.
I'm gonna be forthcoming and say I did not watch the debates.
It's okay because people,
You can watch 'em
some other
online.
people out there did not watch it either, and that's why your opinion matters.
Hmm.
But I really am impressed with Beto from Texas.
He should have fucking won last year, but
I'm really impressed with him, and also impressed with I gotta go for the home team. You know, the mayor from South Bend, Indiana.
no idea what
Robert.
that is.
I think he's really cool.
And who's the motherfucker who spoke Spanish?
Beto and Cory Booker.
Oh, that was
Beto and Cory Booker.
Oh, that wasn't Beto, was it?
That was Beto.
He's Hispanic.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You gotta know some Spanish down there in Texas.
I didn't know that was Beto.
Actually,
I didn't know that was Beto.
it's kind of like California.
Yeah. We on the border, cuz.
Yeah.
And I think that he will be great, especially with the climate that things are in right now. Especially like with Mexican Americans and DACA and all the other stuff. We really need somebody that understands the flight of immigrants.
What if Hillary would have ran one more time?
Hillary said, child, please. That's what Bernie. I love Bernie to death.
And I think that might be the problem.
I love Bernie.
I'm sorry. God, that
And
was
I
sharp.
support Bernie.
Yikes.
But
Wow.
if he talking about in 2024,
Don't kill that man off.
I'm not killing that man off. I ain't say he gonna die, but if he back in 2024, Bernie.
I think Bernie is the best candidate. Ain't nobody said shit about Joe Biden, even though I feel like he'll be all right.
You know what? I was talking to some older people about Joe, and what the Obama campaign and the Obama administration did was make him very likable.
Because he was under Obama.
Because he was under Obama. But they also was trying to remind me, like, what exactly did Joe do?
Nothing.
But then they also brought up the Anita Hill situation and how he was back in the early 80s and how he was almost kind of corrupt.
Yikes.
But, like, Obama's really made him like Uncle Joe.
Because he was under a black man.
But I also understand people change.
That's true. People do
Bernie
evolve.
or Elizabeth. That's who I'm voting for.
I really
Hopefully, one of those two are going to be our Democratic representative.
Right now, I am Team Beto.
I hope Bernie makes it, but the stress of like politicking and this,
Bernie is 79.
he's damn white people age bad. He's 79.
Bernie is 79.
Shaka Khan is basically in her 70s.
Yeah.
How old is Shaka Khan?
Bernie is 79.
Shaka Khan is all right. I don't need all this.
If she in her 70s, she damn sure don't look like it.
She don't, and I know she don't. And oh no, I lied. She's 66. Sorry, Shaka.
Bernie is 13
That's
years
why
old.
she doesn't look 70.
But she's still fine as fuck. Bernie don't have to look like Cicely Tyson is well past 79.
92.
Yeah,
And she don't even look it.
she don't. So
She look like she about 60, 70.
Yeah.
right.
I can't wait.
So
I normally live to be 109. So hopefully.
You don't know that.
you have a lot of faith in this world.
How don't I know that?
I don't know if I want to be on this universe.
I don't
till
wanna be
109.
100.
Well, that's y'all. I'm going to be 109.
My mobility probably gonna be shot dead.
Oh, no, I'm still going to be moving. Shaking and grooving.
Well, you're clumsy now, so.
Right.
I'm going to be moving,
You
shaking
gonna
and
fall
grooving.
down the stairs and die.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
kid.
At 109.
At 109, maybe.
On
that's
your
how-
109th
that's how-
birthday.
That's how
That's
I'll
how you're
go.
gonna die.
That's how I'll go. But at
On
least
your
I will-
109th birthday.
I will live a full 109 years.
Because you going to get up thinking you still fucking 50.
I still got it.
Not down the steps.
I still got it. At
Oak is
109.
gonna push him down the steps.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oak would never.
Oak and Onyx.
Oak,
They're
they
gonna
would
mistakenly
never.
put you down the steps.
Can
They
you get
would
a life
never.
alert? Well, I'll probably be dead at that point.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
we'll be in
109.
heaven, like just hope, waiting on him to get up there.
Just watching.
Like, Kelvin's ass finally fell.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna be an angel and send somebody down there to push
Kelvin
your
took a
ass.
tumble.
I think that's gonna take your wings away.
I think that will too.
No, I'm not gonna tell God I did it.
He's
all knowing.
God. You think you gonna
He's
get-
omnipresent.
I'm gonna just do it on the low, like, hey, go down there and push him down the steps.
We really have the audacity to say there's spirituality on this show. We are heathens.
This is a Sunday morning show. This is a Christian
I'm not
show.
either.
He is definitely trying to push you down the steps when you're 109
I
spiritually.
know. God
God's
created
gonna
this
want
show.
him up there.
God created this show.
He's gonna
He
want
knew
him
what
up
was
there.
going on when he put
He's
this show
gonna be like,
together.
oh yeah, it's been time for Kevin to come up here.
Chris, you do the honors. All right. Doop.
Yeah.
Y'all are so
What's the
trash.
yeah? I'll tell God what I'm about to do because I just feel like he needs to be up here. He's 109? God, I just don't. Why is he for what?
Yeah, what is
Because
he really
God, I
doing
died
for
at
the world?
80. Like, why is he
Because
still
I'm
living
109.
29 years from now?
You're like,
Because I had to live a full life.
I'm gonna have a
I
conference
had
with
unfinished
God.
business.
I think I understand.
Yeah, I definitely think it would.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, yeah, he's 100. He's not doing anything now anyway.
Yeah. I just didn't know how to do it. So
Because you're not gonna be on red carpets at 109.
Who's not?
Who you gonna interview? Who's gonna stop and talk to a 109-year-old reporter?
Everybody.
At that point, he should be getting interviewed.
Blue Ivy.
No, he should be getting interviewed, but he's not gonna be giving the interview at 109. I'm not stopping to talk to you.
You're gonna get so short-winded.
Hey guys. I remember at the first hit.
You see, that would irritate me. I'm like, I'm not stopping to talk to him.
Hey, Mr. Byers. Hey, Mr. Unique. Well, this is the 100th. No, hold on. It'll be like the 89th BET Awards. How are you so excited about it? I just remember when the first one in Destiny Child popped out. That pyramid. Now they got Beyonce holograms this year, and I'm just really excited to see what Blue Ivy's gonna do tonight.
I
She's
really
nominated for Artist of the Century.
support Chris pushing you down the stairs.
I'll be so irritated.
And I'm gonna say that interview. I know I'm getting up there. Back at our 90th episode in 2019, Chris said he's gonna push me down the steps. So if I take a tumble this year, you know who did it. Fuck you, Chris.
That's real.
And I'm
That's
gonna walk
real.
away.
You're gonna roll away.
I'm gonna walk
You're
away.
not walking at 109.
I'm still gonna be walking.
Not at 109.
I'm gonna be walking.
Maybe a slither.
It'd be a slow walk.
You'll be in a wheelchair.
I won't be hunchback though.
Yeah, Brittany said, "Damn, Chris,
What?
shit,
Pushing me.
Yeah,
the steps.
you're killing your best
You're
friend.
109.
So
Why are you? What are you doing?
living my best life.
Do you think you're still having sex at 109?
No. He's not doing anything at
I,
109.
my thing probably won't even work.
Sex at 109 must be.
Speaking of
Tragic.
people living, why did my mama text me this morning and tell me she got her gun license?
We just talked about this.
Yeah,
Did I talk about that?
yeah.
Oh.
When we were talking about smoke,
Well, there
Because you
goes,
said
my,
you wanted to kill him.
there goes my memory. Chris, you know how bad my memory is.
and you're not even close to 109. And he's falling asleep at the mic. Well, it's time for uniquely
Ooh.
speaking.
Uniquely speaking of walking, who are you running from? This is or what are you running from?
Well,
Period.
On uniquely speaking is actually who are you tunning from?
What?
That's what you wrote,
I probably wrote it on the glasses.
and you still read it with no fucking glasses on, because you can't even see the mistake.
Now it's time for uniquely speaking.
Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got him, don't need nobody else.
6 figures.
That's right, because God provided it. Who
I'll
are
be- I'll
you
be
running
laughing by
from?
myself.
Who are you running from? Is uniquely speaking. You know, there's a lot of things
Oh
that
my-
we say that are hindering us from getting to where we want to be. You know, we put a lot of pressure and a lot of why can't I think right now? Because I don't have my glasses on. We put a lot of things in other people that say that they are hindering us from who we need to be. But in all actuality, it's really us. So who are we running from ourselves? Like, what are we afraid of reaching our greatest value? Sometimes we say, like, if I had this, but then inside of us is the things that we need to actually tap into. I had somewhere I was going with this, but my mind went so left with this Jesus conversation, maybe I'm pushed down the steps.
Well, you-
Stop running from yourself is basically what this is about. Who are you running from? You're running from yourself, bitch. It's not a race. It's not even a marathon. Walk in it. walking your purpose, walking who you're supposed to be. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to distract you from sending those text messages. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to stop you from doing things that you say that you should have done. But in the end of the day, you have to be the greatest you. This week, these last 2 weeks really opened up my mind, like, to see, like, where I come from and where I am now. Because, like, I feel like just talking to my sister and all these things, like, and catching up on all the Fort Wayne drama really showed me that I could have still been in that Fort Wayne drama, but I really had to tap into myself and find out who I was to become who I am now. Like, a lot of their mindset is still 2008 when we was in high school. Like, grow the fuck up. Who are you running for? Like, who are you running to be? And now it's like, Kelvin, you got to run the best race that you can and walk into your fucking purpose, because this shit is inappropriate. Absolutely. And that's a sloppy ass, uniquely speaking, for the week. Who are you running from? Walking your whole ass purpose. If you're still thinking like 2008, then, child, you need to grow the fuck up and run this marathon and catch up.
That's 11 years ago.
Catch up.
Baby Fat was on his way out the door.
Baby Fat's back.
Yeah, from Forever 21. Just when I thought they were out the door. Forever 21 is really the Snapchat of stores.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a time capsule.
I actually think
I like Forever 21. I just bought a jacket from there.
Oh.
Not too long ago. What's wrong with Forever 21?
I just don't think they care.
They have a lot of good clothes.
They just don't care about elevating their brand, and that's the problem. Forever 21 and H&M both had the makings of being really successful. They could have been on Zara's level.
They both have great stores.
I think H&M. No, I'm not even gonna put my tongue on that. They have both earned the title of last minute shops.
Okay, that I agree with.
They are fast shop. They are fast fashion.
Yeah, and the quality of clothing is just not as strong as it should be. There's no reason why I wear a shirt, wash it 3 times, and now I have some type of puncture in it.
Yeah.
I just feel like have more pride in your brand.
Take it to the cleaners. Not every shirt should be washed.
I'd just rather not take my business there.
I like Forever.
I'll go every now and again and get some socks.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, we won't be getting sponsorship from her.
Unless they do, and I'm at Forever 21 every day. Actually, my entire outfit is sponsored by Forever 21. It's the radio. They can't see.
That shirt is from Zara, bitch.
This shirt is from Zara.
I know. I used to stock.
Yeah. My shorts are from H&M, though.
Yeah, because H&M loves a sweat short.
My Crocs are from H&M.
I thought you said your crop top, and I almost screamed.
My Crocs.
Your Crocs are from H&M?
Yeah.
H&M sells Crocs?
Yes. I'm totally joking.
Oh, I was like, what?
Actually, no. That would be hanging by the front near the cash register. I don't think they sell Crocs. Yeah.
These are my Crocs when I used to work at the grill.
Oh. You worked at the griddle?
No. The grill at K-State.
Oh, those are
definitely
that makes so much stuff. Yeah. That is the truth.
I used to love these.
Yeah, that's the truth. By the way, for all my shoppers out there, Topshop is going out of business. It's not online. You
Are
they?
No sale. Yeah, I need to go there.
Y'all need to go. The Grove has already been done up.
Yeah, that's what, like, I know. I keep every time I say I need to go because this was like 2 weeks ago when I found out, and it had a lot of stuff on sale, and I was like, I'm gonna come back again with the good stuff. But now I'm pretty sure it's shit left.
It's pretty much it. I mean, no.
Why are they closing it?
Beyonce.
Too expensive.
What about Beyonce?
She took her stock out.
Really?
In Ivy Park.
Did she really?
And you think that's why it's going
I know
out
that's
of business?
why. And also, she took it out because they got caught up in the Me Too movement. So they're only going to online. So a lot of people are pulling out.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Well, either way, believe that
everybody love to make some shit out of Beyonce.
It's the Beyonce effect.
I mean, I typically would not assume Beyonce is the main detriment because her fashion has never been a huge selling point. Ivy Park did do well, but I don't know if it's enough to take down the whole franchise.
Exactly.
Now, online there are no discounts to be had, so you have to find a physical location. The one at the Grove is big enough where there's probably still some stuff. I found these pants that actually fit me amazingly well, and I was excited about that. But get on top of Topshop because they've been going out of business for at least almost a month at this point. So it's slim pickings. You better run your ass over. And y'all work in that area. There's really well, Kelvin doesn't work there anymore, but Chris, no reason.
Every time I go to the Grove, I never walk past Topshop.
You need to walk past.
Wait, isn't it called Top Man?
Topshop. Top Man is the man's part.
Oh.
I love Topshop.
I do too. I really do.
That's why I was mad I didn't get in there before. I need to go this week. Maybe
you can
I'll
still go.
Today.
You're small enough for you to find something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got something in there.
Y'all need to go.
I'm gonna go.
Y'all playing. I'm really trying to pass the good word. So, yeah, but how are you guys now?
I'm
Where are
good.
you guys now?
It's a long day today.
What are you doing?
I have a birthday brunch, then a meeting at 4, then I'm shooting 6 degrees of separation at 7, then I'm going to Trunks for the evening.
Who are you going to Trunks with?
Your frat brother,
Giassi?
yeah.
Proof that he goes out every night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Today's
Wow,
fucking Sunday.
Sunday is usually the day I do like a Sunday fun day. Saturday, I'm usually in the house chilling.
This is a really long Sunday fun day you have ahead of you, though. I'm exhausted for you.
It really is, but it's usually this long, but it's not as many different places.
Yeah, it's a lot. You're going to be burnt out.
Yeah, but
Don't you work tomorrow?
I do.
Late?
We'll see. It's Monday.
Told you go out every night.
I did not go out every night.
You gonna go out tomorrow night?
I was at home last night. I am going out tomorrow night
I know you go out every night
because we're supposed to be going to
Oh, we're going to
juice
the
joint.
juice joint. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Contemplating
Who gonna be
getting
there
on
tomorrow?
stage, but it has to make sense.
I don't know.
Did you want to come?
Is somebody performing?
I don't.
No,
I've
we're
never
going,
been.
We're going as frat.
You never
I've
went?
never been.
Oh, nigga, it's amazing.
We're
I'm
going
excited.
as frat.
We're going with who?
Frat.
Who?
Just how you say it?
Giassi.
Giassi.
I believe Giassi. That's the only way I can see it based on the spelling.
Yeah, Gyasi.
Is he a performer or something?
I don't know.
He
He's just frat
is
from out of town.
he is a performer.
Is he?
I
That's
don't
why he's
think- I
going.
don't think he's gonna perform though. But we're trying to figure out when we all were available.
It's just more so he's coming out of town. Let's take him somewhere LA based, somewhere that you can't. It's not franchise.
Where's he from?
Child.
There was a point where he was in New York. I really don't know. I just know he's frat and he's visiting, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
I hung out with
What
him.
chapter is
I
he
hung out
from?
with him Friday night.
Not immediate friends, just like
We
one
don't
of
know,
those
Chris.
fellowship type.
Chris,
No, I'm
you-
trying to see if I want to go. I
You
need
don't
to
wanna
know what
go.
chapter he's from.
You don't want to go.
It's yeah. I mean, we're all gay,
So
but
you
the
don't
juice
wanna go.
joint is not
It's the
sexuality
blueberries.
based.
It's not sexuality based. So
No, I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out. Where's he from to see if I would be annoyed or not.
I mean, he doesn't give me that vibe. He gives me just cool frat. We gonna link. I don't know. I don't think he's annoying.
You could
I
tell.
hung out-
You could tell a lot
I
about.
hung out with him on Friday. He was he was high as shit, but he was also just quiet. Just
He
chilling.
smokes weed.
I don't know. I think he did like a vape pen and
I'm about to say, if it ain't weed,
He did a vape pen and edible.
bitch, I ain't going.
I love a good edible. I love a good edible, guys. I must admit it. I talked all that shit for years about people getting high, and now at 25.5, I'm one of them. And Chris is coming.
I'm never doing edible.
I think you should come.
It depends on.
It depends on how Chris feels.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take it day by day.
Day by day.
Where are you now, Chris?
I am. Oh, I'm not going to be here on Sunday because I'll be in Michigan.
Where the fuck are you
seeing
gonna be,
my
man?
niece.
Okay, that works.
That's a double up thing. We're not having a show that second one.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not having a show unless somebody else wants to come and steer the wheel.
No.
Should
But
we?
really, I'm going for a wedding.
Should
though.
we loan our show out to another?
Hell no.
No, to who?
Hell no.
I don't know.
No.
If you want to take over the Get Right
Hell
on
motherfucking
Sunday,
no.
July
No.
14th,
No. If I had a
Holla
Destiny
at me.
Child soundbite, I'd play it.
holla at me, guys.
No.
Are we gonna do a remote?
No. I'm not thinking about that. I'm not thinking about the get right
I'm
on
not getting
Sunday.
live. I'm getting drunk. I'm getting
I will not be thinking about the get right on the 14th.
I'm going to get White Castle. I'm going to get drunk. I'm not backing that ass up. I'm not. That song, I don't like it. I do not like Back That Ass Up any motherfucking more. Why? Because when I hear it, it brings trauma. A bunch of Sigmas and some Zetas come right along and start stomping in the space, whatever space it may be. So that song brings trauma to me.
Very unpopular opinion. I hate when Zetas do that stroll.
Back that ass up.
It's a unity stroll.
No, it's since when?
It is not a
Since
uni
when?
stroll. God
Well,
bless them on a
not
journey.
by origin,
Then
but it has become a unity stroll because of how
It's not, though.
It's
we don't
not a uni
have
stroll.
an official one.
It's
Skate.
skate.
That's regional because I don't know what that is.
Well,
I think if you saw it, you would know.
Is
Well, I
it
think
like
if
the
you-
roll
we
bounce
we
song?
call it skate.
we call it skate. No, it's like when it's literally like a skating. Well,
It's
you'll-
just one.
You'll
skate,
see that. You'll see that
skate,
region, at
skate,
Conclave.
skate 1, 2, then back. To
The
then
fact
you
that
start
y'all
over.
claim the unity stroll blue and white to be skate.
Yeah, and it's
It's
not
called
back that ass
skate.
up.
I know, but just like the
The definition of it. Yeah.
like what?
Yeah, and then I hate when they Sigma walk.
I love it personally
I don't.
because
If you good at it, okay. But if you just get out there, just be getting out there, please stop.
but we're the only people that can rightfully do it, so it makes sense.
But if
No,
you,
but everybody
if
else
you look
does
a
it.
mess,
We have
AKA
Brad that
AKA
looks a mess
AKA
doing
Ace
strolls.
Train, SG Rose Shimmy. It's
But
not.
I mean, it's not technically
Delta's hot.
correct. That doesn't even make sense.
But they
Deltas
do.
and Qs
But they do.
make.
They do it.
You know
They
what?
do that
How much time-
shit,
We don't
all
have
that.
time for this. We don't
They
have
do
time
it,
for this.
though.
Deltas and Qs, y'all make no motherfucking sense. Y'all make no motherfucking
It's
Kappas and
it's
SG
common
Rose.
love.
Y'all make no motherfucking sense. It was two fucking horny people that got together and fucked, and now y'all want to talk about a connection. Shut the fuck up. And y'all colors clash. It looks bad. It looks like the Lakers and the fucking Cavaliers. What else is there? The SG Rose and the Cap. Shut the fuck up. Y'all's colors clash
Indie
too.
love.
A fucking mess. Y'all in the same state. Shut up. Shut up.
They're like 3 hours away.
Give me another Indiana artist other than Michael Jackson.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly and Michael Jackson.
R. Kelly's from Indiana.
He's from Gary.
I thought he's from
That's
Chicago,
from Chicago.
He
Illinois.
was born in Gary, Indiana, and raised in Gary, then moved to Chicago later on.
Does that make them a musical group? Michael Jackson and R. Kelly?
No.
All right, so shut the fuck up.
Gary,
SG
no.
Kappas.
Michael's actually, he's born and raised Gary.
And
Yes.
R. Kelly was too until
No,
he
he
moved to
wasn't. I
Chicago.
don't believe that. That nigga claimed Chicago to the death.
Yeah,
of
because
He really does.
That's where he, like you claim California to the death of you.
That's
Ooh,
where I'm
child. But yeah, and AKAs and alphas, not so much. Yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah,
I
but
don't
when it comes to sigmas and zetas, that makes sense. We're the ones who are supposed to have these unified moments. We actually have constitutional bonding and understanding between our orgs. So cut that shit the fuck out. Cut it out. I don't know why I'm acting like I just crossed. I don't know.
You just crossed
you
yesterday.
just had a whole
You just crossed
neophyte
yesterday.
Yeah.
conversation.
I don't know why. I just,
Look, I
was
don't
'cause of the
care if you
strolling.
jump in the stuff. Just don't jump in my stroll line.
I think it's cute.
Also to the frat. Since if we probably go over this next week too. Can your Chris tips be about fraternity etiquette?
What's for
regional
Oh yeah, that would
conclave
be really
etiquette?
good. He's not gonna be
I'm not
here.
gonna be here.
Oh well, I'm gonna say this right now. If you don't know the fucking stroll,
Amen.
don't get in my fucking stroll line.
Amen. Because we're talking about Zeta's not looking right doing
First
it.
of all,
I've
I'm
seen
not
Sigma's
strolling
not
next
look right
week.
doing it. I'll probably.
First of all,
my
it's
line
gonna be
brother
too
is
hot.
going. My line brother. Not every function's outside, Chris.
I'm not strolling. 100-degree weather. I am not
If the
strolling.
spirit moves me, I will hop in the stroll.
There's actually a party I want y'all to come to. I think it's
Lord.
yeah, it's New York based. It's
child,
it's called Unapologetic, but basically they're bringing it to New York, and the promoter is
Wait, they're bringing it to New York? Or
I mean, they're
Vegas?
bringing it to
Oh.
Vegas from New York, and it's very like Chris can win there, shit. We can win there. It's just that environment. It's gonna be fun, and I think Gucci Mane is supposed to come. Like he's done it so frequently that niggas pull up to it. Drake has been to it. Gucci Mane. I'm gonna send y'all the information, but I highly recommend that you guys go. It's called Unapologetic, and it's gonna be in Vegas.
What night is it?
I'll send y'all the information. I'm not sure. It's gonna be a bunch of shit that he's doing, but I think it's only one party that is necessary to go because I don't know what else I'm doing in Vegas, but go to one of them.
Are you going ziplining?
That is a mood. That is a mood. I'm considering that.
We're planning on going Saturday night.
Oh, I think I could get with that. Actually, I can.
It has
get
to be
with that.
late though, like 11 midnight.
It doesn't matter. We're out there to do whatever comes to mind. But yeah, as always, guys, you can catch me on social. I am good. That's where I'm at right now. I'm good. I'm ready to turn up and do her rat shit. As always, you can catch me
Ball
on
hit a whole
Instagram.
shit all summer 2019.
Period. Poll. You can catch me on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Facebook and Twitter at Eric Devante, and Snapchat at Picasso_3.
And you can find me, Kelvin Unique, at Kelvinology. That's Kelvinology.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at CCCAW_. And as always, guys, hope y'all got right.
That's right, y'all. Get right or get left.